penis.
There you go.
Introduce your character, sir. Let's get this started.
He's starting the stream.
Yeah, I was waiting for the stream to be started.
Y'all
so
just-
that
You have 30 seconds.
It's a 30-second delay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because ads in that.
God.
God,
You can yell penis.
Can't you just give me 2 seconds to talk about penis?
you
And
timed
the
that so
Lord-
perfectly. I hate
And
you.
the good Lord taught that?
Go.
You timed that so
Okay.
perfectly. I hate you.
I am the great inventor Osric,
Hmm.
standing upon my magical stilts, which I invented myself to stop being told I was tiny.
What race are you, sir?
I am a halfling.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
shit! I need to think. Okay.
That's Osric. Osric. Osric.
Oz?
Oswrick.
I smell an
What is
Oz.
with you two? And your names?
Same brain cell, I'm telling you.
It felt so good to me.
You get it.
Okay.
I'm so glad you
Anything
understand me.
else you would like to say about your character?
It's D&D.
He's very smart, and don't call him short. That's it.
But does he sell crack?
Just to set the scene, I'll kind of like imagine like a large. It's like a wagon. You kind of all just kind of in there.
We just go
Oh
on
wait,
there.
should I be doing this in character of explaining to these guys who I am?
No, it's just like what we'd see.
Okay.
Wait,
Right
what's
now.
what's the dialogue lines for like the beginning of Skyrim?
Okay, here
you're
we go.
awake.
Ah,
Yeah,
you're
that.
awake.
Okay, Ethan, you're up. Go.
Okay. My character's name is Iggy. And he is a he is a dragonborn
Okay.
that's
Iggy.
named Iggy.
Azalea?
There you go.
Cool.
And he sells he sells potions. He sells potions.
Okay, cool.
Different kinds of potions, from vitality potions to healing to
Okay.
super speed. He sells potions. Okay, leave me alone. I just
We
came
have
with this
a-
on the spot.
We have a man. We have a man who sells at a potion vendor. Got it.
Yeah.
Ross, you're up.
My character is named Zarthos. He's a tiefling.
Mm.
Oh shit!
Oh
And
shit!
he sells
Here we
spice.
go again.
Spice.
He sells spice.
Spice. Multitudes of spice. Any kind of spice.
Spice.
What kind are you looking for?
What kind of spice are you looking for?
What are you buying?
Yeah.
Open trench coat. What are you buying?
What are you selling?
Okay.
It's so dumb.
Wendy, you're up.
My character's name is Flip.
I love this.
He's a arakara, which is like a bird person.
Oh, the bird person. Okay.
Yeah.
Weird person that lives like 10 years.
Yep. I'm 2 years old this year.
Perfect.
Got two already?
Got
So
two already?
fast.
Man.
Yeah, the two that grew up like fucking feds. Like, how old are you? I'm 2.
Mm.
And
I'm
you're
2.
mentioned? Yeah.
Mention,
How old are you? I have 10 days. How long do you live? 10 days.
10 days.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. They're not kobolds, at least.
Yeah.
Just
I sell
Uh-huh.
I sell knives.
Nice. Perfect.
Perfect.
This is
Magic
getting better and
knives.
better.
Cool place. No.
Hello?
No.
Please.
Blaze.
Oh, I didn't hear mine.
Thanks.
My character's name is Yana,
Okay.
and she is a half orc.
Perfect.
Big, strong, much muscle.
Perfect.
And oh god, this was
I don't know.
she sells varieties of food,
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
including the cheese wheel.
Oh.
Oh.
Did somebody say cheese?
Cheese for everyone.
Did somebody say cheese?
Oh my god.
Roll the cheese.
The
Yeah,
cheese.
All right.
Okay, so before I even get into what race I picked for my character, he sells different kinds of drinks, especially cactus juice. It'll get
Oh my god.
you. Yeah, you're damn
Gorgeous.
right.
I
I
thought
went
you guys
there.
were sitting around.
Yeah, we are.
Gorgeous.
You're standing on my screen.
It is.
God dang it, okay, okay,
Hold
okay.
on a bit.
Is-
But
re-
yes,
re-
so
resend this one,
he
okay.
is a warforged,
Hmm.
and his name is Tony.
Stark?
Yes.
Oh my.
I feel very awkward about a character being named Tony.
The tiger?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
great.
if it helps, it's
Yeah,
Tony, and hyphenated, by the way. Just to
Where's
add that.
where's it hyphenated at?
With
One
the
second, be
ton
back.
and then hyphen Y.
Okay.
Hmm.
Quickly before we do anything else, Cross, what was your name and race again?
A tiefling. Yeah, hold on one sec. Reminimize this thing. Name was the Zarthos.
I'm gonna assume that's it. And Wendy, what was yours?
Flip. That's a bird person.
Oh, are you
Uh,
making up a list of the party?
Baraka.
Yeah, I figured this would be nice for everybody.
So the only thing I don't have written down is the races.
If I misspelled your name, feel free to yell at me and I'll try and fix it.
Get rid of one of the G's.
Yeah, too many G's.
Perfect amount of I's,
and
too many G's.
There's another N in Yana.
Zarthos starts with a Z.
I wasn't sure if it was
I'm pretty sure Oswick is spelled with a Z. No, just kidding.
Nope, that is exactly how it's spelled.
Toady the Warforged.
Everything else is written down.
Flip the bird person.
Tony the tiger.
Bingo.
Okay.
I
Ju-
almost
and then
went there.
Before we actually get into it, how's everyone dressed?
Oh,
We'll just go down the line again.
okay.
Well,
Tony is the fucking Warforged.
what
He
kind
needs
of what
to
kind of environment are we in? First off,
Are we in like a
You're-
tavern?
okay,
A warm
To
climate,
put it in
cold climate?
perspective, you're currently on your way to like an adventurers fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it like summer, winter? I need
Uh,
temperature ideals here.
it'd be a summer festival
Okay.
Okay.
or summer event,
Oh, they were my entire outfit idea.
Little
like early summer.
I know what I'm
Ross
gonna do.
wanted a cloak.
Little
He wanted a
Oswick.
coat.
I'm gonna show you what I was gonna go with.
Gonna go with trench coat.
Little
I
Oswick.
mean, my character has nothing but a coat.
But also
style
understand
thing,
you can
so-
wear whatever you want. You all are
I'm naked.
either inventors
Welcome back.
or people that deal in magical goods. So you could have a heavy cloak that is self-cooling.
The cheese is magic.
Osric is a
So
small
is the
halfling
cactus
with,
juice.
Osric is a small halfling with
So are my
small
potions.
circular glasses, and he has a kind of long. It almost looks like a fancier bathrobe almost, and
Okay.
a
Is it a
light shirt
basket?
underneath, and some puffer pants, and he wears sandals. Actually, no, he's a halfling, so no, he doesn't even wear sandals. He wears no shoes. You just see his hairy little feet.
Okay.
I keep saying he has stilts.
Yeah, and his stilts.
Okay,
And
so Iggy, he has like you know the small little glasses on like the end of his nose, like he's got a long snout, so like it's on the end of his nose, because he really doesn't need them. It's just for aesthetic reasons. And he's wearing like this like almost sort of like it's like a short poncho up top, and he's wearing like shorts that are a little bit above the knee with like a scarf for like a belt, and he's not wearing any shoes, and he's not wearing any like thing on his arms or his hands.
Huh.
Sell potions.
I sell potions.
Business one.
But do you
Magical
sell
potion.
potion accessories?
I do.
Do you sell? Do you have an assassin?
I unfortunately do not.
Fresh out from break.
Unfortunately, no. I can't take out my competition that way. I have other means.
My description next then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Zarthos is wearing a heavy trench coat. with a hood-
Again.
as a hood. His face is covered by a scarf mostly,
But it's summer.
and he's wearing leather boots, fingerless gloves. He's real shady looking.
Mm-hmm.
You
To give you
edgy
a-
fuck.
Now, to give you an
The tables
idea,
have turned.
Jesus.
I'll
The
post it
tables
in
have
thing like
turned.
Arian did. To give you an idea.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
But
You're kind of like
you can see his horns sticking out through, like, the horns are poking through the hood.
you're kind of like Zer, but not as wispy. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the image is like, I got some spice.
Like, hey, you in the mood for some spice?
I mean,
What you buying? What you selling?
the resident
What are you selling?
merchant was very much like that.
Yeah, that was the entire idea behind him.
Yep.
Perfect.
Very much. What you buying?
As soon as Fluffy said merchant, I knew I had to do it.
He's he's definitely a merchant of sorts. I still don't understand how he got into places, but
We don't question it.
no, we don't. Okay, next up is
Zarthos might
Flip.
show up in some weird places too.
What does
Wait, what? Let me just find
what
out.
do you what do you look like? What do your clothes look like?
Do you wear clothes?
I
Do
don't
you
wear
wear clothes?
Yes.
Are you just a naked bird?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I'm naked.
That brings the next question. Being as you're a bird that sells knives, where are you keeping the knives?
You don't
Over
want
there,
to
over there. Over there, and up there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
In my feathers.
You just-
plumage.
Wait,
you guys
wait.
thought it was a bird, but she's actually
Yeah.
replaced all her feathers with knives.
No, they're
Yep.
feather daggers.
Zaya.
God fucking damn. Okay, so we have to change the fucking name. Naked bird with. God damn it. Okay.
Zaya.
It's gonna
Cool.
be normal. But
Where's
then,
your Rakan?
Fluffy's both mad and happy because
Yes!
he even made the joke.
Okay, Blaze. What does Yana dress like?
Very very simple clothes, but they're kind of tight. They're sleeveless because Yana big. She's a
Yana
big girl.
big.
Yana big.
Yana big.
She's yeah. Simple clothes cannot easily fit such a woman.
Such a woman
Makes
as
sense.
this.
Cool. We have a picture of Tony, but please go into more detail.
Okay, so the one thing that image is missing is that Tony does have a cloak. It's like his whole aesthetic is like dark steel looking, and like just like the more earthier tones, if that makes sense, like more on the darker side. So he's kind of like got essentially that's basically him. To be honest, I don't know
Hmm.
how else to describe him other than
Describe it for
cloak.
the stream since they can't see.
Touche. So I'll just basically describe the image then. So
Damn audio
like I
listeners.
said, goddamn audio listeners.
Freaking audio
Um,
listeners.
Ow. So basically, what you see on him is like a kind of like a not really a suit, but a suit. in a
Uh-huh.
way. I don't know how to describe
not-
that.
It's not a suit,
Um,
guys.
Not a
but it is
suit.
a suit.
Totally
It's definitely
not
a suit though.
which is like black and like grayish in color. Like his, like I said, like his whole aesthetic is like the darker, earthier colors, but you know, more on the darker tone, but darker side of things. English.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
I
I didn't even see that.
Yup. Continue explaining, Tony, please.
The one thing I would point out is that like his metal plates, the what you can see specifically, do look really weathered.
Sorry.
So what you're saying is
Okay.
he's a boomer.
Cool. So,
Ethan laughing is making me laugh more.
I'm sorry.
you were all on your way to the Inventions Fair to either buy, sell, showcase.
I'm
your
showcasing, alright.
goods.
Use your goods.
But,
It'll
so
quench ya.
you're all
Mm.
the back of a
It's the
large
quenches.
wagon as it goes down what appears to be a dirt road.
So this is Skyrim.
So it's
This
just I mean, like, you're inside; it's covered.
Okay.
But
Oh,
It's
like,
Skyrim, but it's a covered
you're-
wagon.
Right.
look, you're
We're not
on the
chained
road,
up.
You're
It's
all
more like-
you're all.
It's
I
more
mean,
like
you
Oregon
all
Trail.
come for money
There
in
you
some
go.
way, shape, or form.
so we don't get to see the dragon flying overboard.
Oh yeah,
No.
definitely not.
So
Well, just like we don't
yeah.
get to see the dysentery we're about to die of.
Ah, so you're awake.
so that is what I'm gonna put you guys for now. Have fun. Back of a wagon, all together.
Oh, here we go.
You know, down the road.
So hi, guys.
So,
I'm gonna, just to make things more awkward, it's been completely silent for the past 2 hours. No one said anything.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's why he spoke up. That's why
So
he
Tony's
was
like,
But why
Hoi,
would we
guys.
start now?
Oi.
Hoi. Hoi, I'm
Hoi.
Tem.
Hi. Oh man.
Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna be able to keep that accent up.
Oh god,
No,
that
you
killed me.
started it.
Hoi, I'm
You
Tem.
Hi, I'm Tim.
You start it, you finish it.
You gotta follow
You
through.
finish your food in this
Commitment.
house. Clean the plate.
You better clean that plate.
oh my god.
Sweep the leg.
Continue. Go. He's moving. Timeline. You gotta go.
I should not have done that in the beginning. I derailed things. I'm sorry.
We were already kind of there. You just helped it.
Because of a derailed the entire time.
Yeah.
Very much gotta keep going.
Who's driving this thing?
Not the DM, I'll tell you that.
Definitely
We're
not the
asking too
DM.
many questions. This is a one shot.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Iggy kind of just looks over to the giant orc and just goes, "So how did you get on the cart without breaking it?"
He is big too.
No, keep going. Keep going. Go with it.
Just
know-
go!
Completely oblivious to how big he actually is. Like, this boy's a dragonborn, okay?
You know, to be fair, this is what I ask myself every time I see you big people get on anything.
Yet you don't like to be called short.
What kind of short joke?
Oh no!
I can't do this. Wait.
So now his character. Go.
Osric stands up in the cart and pushes a small button in his hand, and
Can
his
he see over
stilts
the
raise him up another inch.
I was gonna ask if he could see over the edge.
Yeah.
Tony just like pats Osric on the head.
You want to go, middle boy?
Little boy, you wanna go?
At least I am harder than you.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that is what she said.
I mean, Tony just looks at the camera. Yes. Hey, at least we're getting this on
Hold
a
on,
stream.
I
We
can-
have a VOD.
Arthur just chimes in like, "Will you all shut up? I was trying to get some sleep."
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
How can you sleep on this godforsaken cart? It's so bumpy.
Yeah, it's too bumpy. I'm more used
I
to
do
like
a lot
a
of
stable
traveling.
ride.
It's not hard.
Oh, I can imagine. You definitely look like a weary traveler.
Also, I'm not gonna keep this accent the same throughout. It's gonna change.
I'm keeping this accent.
Okay then, Travis.
As,
And that's okay. This is going to be hard for me too.
It's not very
you all
hard
feel
for
a
me.
heavy bump
Ah.
as you seem to run over something.
Did the halfling fall off?
The halfling stumbles a bit but catches himself.
Blaze, it's true though.
It's obvious that he's very used to his invention.
Spam that scream.
Cute Wilhelm scream.
You then feel the cart rush to a very abrupt halt.
Ah.
You hear muffled, "What the fuck? Oh god! God damn it! No! No!"
What happened?
Oh god, if I could
The cart then begins to shake violently,
Ah.
and you hear the screams of horses and people for about 3 seconds, and then everything goes quiet.
So, who wants to be the first to check that out?
I think it should be the metalhead.
I think it should be the
I
orc.
second that idea. I'm with the halfling.
Well, I vote the midget goes.
You then feel something. You see and feel something slam against the side of the cart, and you watch as a hand hits the window, and as it goes down, you see a bloody smear.
Okay, well, that's
yeah,
definitely
let's-
not
let's-
good.
The robot. Let's send the robot.
Oh, you're all a bunch of big babies, and Yana
Robot
gets
lives
out.
matter, and he just leaps out.
Robot
Yeah,
lives
I
matter.
Are you just straight up leaping out?
No, he just like kind of peeks his head around the corner. Like, you know, like a cat just like peeking, just like very
Well,
slightly around the
You
corner.
open the door, and you just see mangled horses and bodies, and you see that like every single cart behind you is just torn to shreds. Being as you guys were the lead cart, everything behind you is torn to shreds, and there's just people and body parts thrown
Wait,
everywhere.
were those the carts that had our goods?
Shit.
Most of your valuables are on those carts.
So what's going on out there?
No, the cheese.
Did you
Wait,
say
did they
cheese?
Did they destroy our stuff?
What happened?
Okay, so
My
Tony,
spice is
like,
missing.
Hmm?
who is the closest person to Tony right now?
I was looking at also so me.
Okay, so he kind of, well, not you, because if you're seeing, then he won't
Yeah.
lean to you. But who else would be closest?
Aldrich is in the very back of the cart, away from the door.
Zarthos would have been towards the door side of the cart.
Okay, so he like full on, like, I don't know if you guys have seen them play like coup or whatever, like when Jack leans in completely, like face close to the
Oh yeah.
closest person. That's what Tony does to Zarthos, like just completely up close, and then says, "It's hell out there."
I just want to know if they stole my spice.
Everything is gone.
Oh, my
That's
potions. I worked so
customer
hard to
fortune.
make those.
Wait, you sell spice? Like cinnamon? I love cinnamon.
I'll do you now. I'll keep that in mind.
Is there spice spicy? I don't like spicy things.
It's called spice.
Hmm.
Most of it is spicy.
I mean,
Hmm.
would you consider cinnamon spicy?
Oh, well, you know.
Kinda. Depends on
Cinnamon's
how
not
much you
really
take at once.
Maybe
spicy.
this is a good point. Wait. This is not what we should be focusing on. Did you say that the carts were overturned?
Noise.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
It just broke.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So, well, on a completely like random, like, well, not random, but like side thing. So the last thing that Tony says to Zarthos is, "Ever seen a robot get high?"
Wanna get high?
Hmm.
Not that I think I haven't seen that. No.
Got the
So,
goods.
what
I
you're
will show you.
Can you get high?
can robots get high?
This requires further testing.
Hmm. How do you feel about potions?
Potions
They're
are
fine,
not
alright.
similar to that of which I sell. So.
Is anyone still looking outside?
I like how the person looking outside is just talking about getting high now.
Duh. As everyone's talking, you see two bugbears come out of the very back cart.
Oh.
You don't say shit. I do.
Yeah.
And you see them kind of scrambling around through the wreckage.
Well, that is not good.
What is it?
What's
What
happening?
happened?
I believe those are what you call bugbears.
But oh no.
Oh man.
No.
Tony's jaw just drops to the floor.
I don't really
Like,
like
literally, it
those
just unhinges.
things.
Yep. No, but it's like a drop down, like it's attached, so it just extends down really like fast.
That sounds disgusting. I hate bugs, but they're tiny.
They're really bad for business, actually. I have had a few run-ins.
I've ran into
These
bugbears
are,
before. They're attracted to my spice sometimes. The
You
spice
then
is
you
my
then
fault.
see
They're
an old
not
man
tiny.
dressed in long robes step out,
Ah,
and you watch him turn the corner, notice you, wave his hand, and you watch as the earth behind him begins to shift as if something is moving beneath it.
What's happening? Please see.
Well, you said a little man in robes?
Like old man, oldish
Okay.
man in robes.
okay.
There is this person in robes.
Robes?
Ah.
Is he attacking the bugbears? Is he?
No?
You watch as this mound moves forward, and as it does, it's literally whatever's under there. It is knocking these carts just like probably 5 feet in random directions as it is approaching you.
It sounds very loud out there.
Should we get out of the
Yeah,
cart?
We should probably get out of the cart.
Okay.
What?
Don't
Wait,
have to tell me twice. And he just jumps after picking. up the
Dragons
door.
first.
I like the image of you don't have to tell me twice. You jumping out while I'm in the doorway.
Yeah.
Exactly. He just bowls you over. Or
As-
attempts to.
As they see you moving, you watch as they pick up speed.
Okay, everybody out! Come on.
I'm getting out of the cart.
Yeah,
Going running.
I jump out
Let's
and
Let's have everyone make a dexterity roll for me.
perfect.
Oh
god.
First roll of the night.
Being as hey, you're all scared. You all try and get out of the cart.
I was pushed out.
You were pushed out. Okay, that's a disadvantage.
Uh,
They're scared.
So, yeah.
So what do we do? Do we add anything?
Add whatever your dex
Modifier.
modifier is.
Straight modifier from whatever your roll is.
Hmm.
So-
So,
if we
like,
have
I rolled
under-
18, I get a -1 to 17.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Two.
I got a 1.
2.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1.
Well, mine wasn't natural.
I
Mine
rolled a
was
3, but
natural.
2.
I rolled
me-
a 5.
Let
I
me
mean, I rolled a
ask
7, but it's a 5.
who all rolled less than a 10?
I
I
Who rolled higher than a 10?
I.
No.
Wait, Wendy, what did you roll?
11.
Okay, so we
Okay.
got 11 and a 10.
We have an 11.
Is your dexterity your 3?
Okay, so you two make it out of the mess. Everyone else is currently just in a pile on the floor as these things are now charging towards them.
Get off of me!
Zarthos-
And
I
Zarthos
did it.
looks back and goes to help. What's the name? Oswick. He goes to help him first.
Given that I'm on the bottom, I try and shove everyone off of me.
I quickly scramble to like get off of the orc woman.
Oswick
Yep.
panically climbs up, like onto Zarthos' shoulders as he helps him up, pushes a button on his little remote, and instantly extends his stilts by a foot, launching him off of his shoulders.
This
Yes.
knocked me down.
Okay. First off, so strength check from was it Yana to try to throw everyone.
I
Random
mean,
direction.
Tony's trying to get up at the same time. So.
Yeah, I know.
Math. 21.
21. Okay. So dex check from Tony. I think Tony and Iggy were in that pile, correct?
Sure
Nat
was.
20.
Let's see.
Oh, well, I mean, I rolled
Ooh.
a nat 20, but it would be an 18.
Natural 19.
Okay, so you both get up before she can just chuck you.
Yeah, I scrambled. I was like, I'm not getting thrown.
And I guess another dex from Osric.
That would be a 21.
Also, okay. Yes, cool. So you just spring forward.
Oh
And
my
But what
then-
happens to Zarthos?
Oh yeah, we're getting Zarthos. Just make either a dex or strength check. Dex. Go dex.
I'm probably gonna go Dex with that.
Yeah, you look. You said dex.
Oh no! That's the one.
Oh no.
You
That
knocked it
one.
out. It was like I put it at a 5 and you still failed. Cool.
Still fail.
so everyone else, you get up and you start running.
Run for the hills.
I feel it's kind of appropriate. I rolled a nat 1 on the Dex check with the grog
Well,
dice.
Yes.
Well, sorry, gets knocked to his ass.
Thank you for the help, friend.
I was helping you. What did you knock me down for?
We all, but you quickly, you're in the back of the pack. But you quickly get up and start following.
Mm-hmm.
So you have two choices. You see a graveyard and spooky woods.
Or
No, it's
Or you
graveyard
could-
or
I guess,
spooky
or
woods.
yeah, graveyard
Oh.
or spooky woods,
Graveyard.
or you could just continue running down the road. I guess that's the third option.
Towards the spooky woods.
I say we go to the woods.
Into the woods.
Fine, I'll follow you into the woods.
To the woods.
Okay, you all run into the woods. You hear them chasing you for a while. Can I have everyone make a Constitution roll for me?
The Constitution.
Oh no!
We gotta see how far you can get.
Oh
Ro-
no!
I rolled another natural 19.
Okay, so that's
Which
Uh,
puts you at what?
I mean, I feel that's kind of fair.
I got.
I rolled.
got
I rolled 11.
17.
17.
Okay.
I am wearing a heavy trench coat now.
I rolled
Is
a
everyone
10.
doing their addings and all that? Or you
Yeah.
just-
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so who rolled less than a 5 on this? Anyone? Cool. So who rolled less than a 10?
I rolled a 10.
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool. Nope. You all run long enough to outrun an old man. Good job.
Perfect.
I think we're more concerned about the old man and the thing underground.
Yes. I had to make sure you're. Look, the 5 was to make sure you outran the old man.
He chases down
You
You all
with
did
cane.
it. Good job.
There wasn't much of a-
But you are all now lost in the woods.
together.
It is yeah.
Togetherness.
It's and as you're running, you weren't paying attention, but like you realize now that these trees are fairly thick, so there's some light getting in, but not much. So it's kind of dark and spooky, and it's like it's like a wet summer, so it's like it's very much like a wet heat right now.
I'm
Woods, like very much like a rainforest situation.
Okay,
Press for this.
maybe in hindsight that wasn't the best idea, but you know, thinking on the fly.
Look, we got the way. That's all that matters right now.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's a way to look at it.
We'll be fine. At least we're alive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly,
see, there you
the-
go. We're alive.
But we-
Who's the tallest person in the party, by the way?
Probably the half orc.
And then I would be second.
I was curious. I was curious how tall Warforged are.
So
Warforged
Warforges
tend
are
to be
huge.
they tend to be. It really depends. Honestly, they can
Depends
be
on the
big
make
and they
and
can
model.
Be small.
okay.
Yeah.
So Osric is going to do a quick glance around as we're talking, and he's going to notice Yana is taller than him, and click a little
Really?
button again, and he is now just barely an inch taller than Yana.
Perfect.
Okay. Being as you're a halfling, how tall the stilts are. Just make a generalized. Yeah, just make a dex roll for me.
Okay.
I
That is
know
a
you.
17.
17. You're adapted these stilts.
Damn straight I am.
Yeah. Oh. I look at your stats and I'm like, okay, I understand now.
You understand why I did this. And as he finishes elevating to the correct height, you see a smug smirk spread across his face as he kind of side eyes Yana.
It's quite the impressive invention you have there.
Yeah, thank you. I
You
made it
really?
myself. It took many months.
Zarthos are just admiring it.
Yara just rolls her eyes. You still a very puny man to me.
Hey, don't insult him like that.
Very small muscles.
I mean, it's true. He's just standing on a contraption.
Don't defend the
Doesn't really-
meathead.
I mean, let's be real here.
No cheese for you.
And I'm a metalhead. What
At
of
least
it?
I'm
We
not
have-
just a leftover hunk of metal from an old war.
Oh,
He's right, you know.
that is a pretty good one.
Trust.
At least I'm more special than you.
I
And
do.
now I just had Naruto flashbacks.
Oh god.
I'm more special than you.
Sasuke!
Naruto.
Naruto!
Sasuke!
Naruto.
So,
hmm.
does anyone know where we should go from here?
I haven't the faintest idea.
I have no clue. I mean,
I travel a lot, but I haven't been to this area before.
I kind of want to like go and see if my potions are okay, but telling from the wreckage as we were running out, I don't
I have to
think.
get my spice reimbursed.
I need to take care of something real quick. Just keep going.
Okay, I don't think we can just go back.
Definitely not. Most of our stuff is probably ruined anyway.
Unfortunately, that might be the case. What to do now?
It cost me a fortune. Zarthos are just like face in hand, just lamenting how much this is going to cost him.
Well, I say we first we should probably make sure that that old man and that big thing that was under the ground, we gotta probably make sure it's not following us anymore.
That's a great idea. Why don't you go check it out?
I
See,
second this.
I
Question, Fluffy.
would.
Would he like could like would he have like a small vial of his own drink on him, like a drink?
I would assume you all have samples of whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yes,
spice
of
samples in my
course.
trench coat.
Like you have samples. You would not have
Spice
access
samples.
to everything else. You have
Yep.
you have samples.
I have
So,
like this little satchel
flavor.
then.
You have
To-
like I said, everything is flavor.
Guys, I have to dip for like an hour.
No.
This for brevity and sake of things. He's gonna stick by your character's path pretty much.
Oh yeah, I got it, buddy.
Yes.
Okay,
more.
so Tony like
I'll be back.
Tony
Okay.
kind of like chuckles to himself and like is like, hey guys, since we've just been running for a little bit, does anyone want a drink?
You. I mean, well, I kind of like open up my small messenger bag with a few of my potion samples. If anybody is feeling a little drained, I have a little bit of vitality potion to give yourself a little bit more energy, be able to boost yourself up. Would you like to have this instead?
I've got those covered who aren't feeling it at the moment.
Do you happen to have any brandy? Oh, I could really go for a drink right now.
Desert Fluffy, because he does sell drinks.
If it's as long as it doesn't have an effect, you have it on you.
I mean, it's just regular. It'd be regular shit.
Exactly. So you would have it. Just assume
Yeah.
you have. If it's flare based, you have it at this point.
Yeah. He has some like he tosses like a very like not tiny but like small bottle, like something that was like enough to like be like a sample kind of thing to what is it, Osric?
Do you want me to do like a dex check to see if I catch it?
I mean,
No, because you're at.
considering-
You're,
I just wanted to make sure.
And you're at her height. It's probably not that hard.
I mean, this is Tony we're talking about. He doesn't know his own strength, literally.
Right.
Eats it.
Okay. So Oz picks it up and kind of stares at it and just his
Wait,
glasses.
Tony doesn't know his own strength. Have him. You make a roll for me. Make a strength roll.
Oh no.
That would be a hang on. So that would be a 13.
13. I mean, it's fairly hard, but let me look at some stuff. Yeah, no, you'd be fine. I wouldn't even roll for that. You'd be able to easily catch it.
I catch it. I adjust my glasses. I stare at it. It's like,
Well, it doesn't look like it's motor oil. Maybe
Oh,
you're
no,
not
I
so
keep
bad
that in
for
a
a bucket
special
of
area.
nuts and bolts. I'll take a swig of it.
Okay, make a cons roll for me. It's only a sample
That would be a
bottle.
1.
Oh god.
Even though it's a sample bottle, your tiny structure just doesn't handle alcohol well.
Ugh. That has a kick to it.
You like?
I do.
Maybe I've been too hard on you, metalhead.
I'm proud of being called a metalhead now. Oh gosh. I take no offense. Don't worry.
Birdbrain, you haven't said much. Are you okay over there?
Is like your thing just making up nicknames for people?
In before Tony attempts to make a pigeon noise.
Oh, sorry. I have a bit of a thing for nicknames. I tend to forget people's names very easily, so
Who smells the most like flowers?
Sells the most flat.
What?
Who would? I'm just generalized question. Who would smell the most like flowers? Let's think through here. We got it. What? Spy. Actually, technically, he's not here, but
Zarthos would.
it would be Zarthos.
Go
So,
on.
I make
he's-
potions.
and he right now he is close to Osric. So, yeah.
What am I
you-
doing?
You got as you and you're drunk, so you don't even notice this. Everyone else would as both of them start like floating off the ground.
Ah,
God, what is this?
Oh my goodness.
look at that! You're getting taller without your stilts.
Oh, I must study this phenomenon.
Floating up, but like slowly turning. It's like an anti-gravity type field situation.
How high am I floating up?
Right now, you're probably only like a few inches.
Okay. If I start getting near
Hmm.
any like tree branches, I want to grab at them.
I kind of walk over a little bit and reach up to grab Zarthos' leg.
Yeah. So, yeah, you kind of watching this, kind of looking in awe, and then you see this like blackish streak come flying out of one of the trees, and just strikes Ostrich right in the chest,
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no.
and he literally just goes flying, like slowly flying backwards.
Yeah.
Well, that's not exactly good.
And
What was that?
you guys have probably a good 2 seconds before multiple streaks come flying out and start just pounding the trees around you.
I'm gonna fly up to one of the branches.
So someone in chat was like, "Does anyone in the party wish to worship my Lord and Savior Orcus, the Lord of Demons and Underdeath
The fuck?
and Undeath?"
Well, this sounds quite enticing. I'm not quite a fan of the word death.
Yeah. Honestly,
The trees are currently just
maybe
being
not.
bombarded by shots.
No, but I worship Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
appreciate
no
you.
One's moving.
Can I?
I mean, I'd assume we'd be trying
Thank
to
you for being
move
here, fam.
along.
No one said they were moving.
I tried to
Yeah,
grab
Cabbage
him.
did fly up
Cabbage,
onto a
Cabbage
branch.
flew up. Cabbage is
Okay.
out of the way of these shots.
I tried to grab
Grab what
I tried to grab Zarthos and
I
like try to
flipped
pull
up
him
to
down.
the trees.
Oh.
back.
So,
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Back.
ignore the people. They both shots still missing. Still got time.
Okay. Okay.
Flip is
I
flown
mean,
into the
wait. So can
tree.
you describe the situation?
One more time.
You're in a forest. There
Mhm.
appears to be black globule of some sort of magical description currently just taking chunks out of the trees around you. Meanwhile, Ostrich and Zarthos
Zarthos.
are like floating backwards
Okay.
because
Is there
because
a
of
way
these
that?
shots.
Yeah, is there a way that we can like grab whoever's closest? Because I assumed like Tony wouldn't have tossed it a
Well-
very like great length.
Actually, technically, Osric would not be floating backwards because Iggy has him by the leg.
And
No,
Zarthos.
he
I
has,
have Zarthos by
he
the leg.
has Zarthos by the leg.
Has Zarthos. Okay, so Zarthos isn't floating backwards. Zarthos wasn't
Yeah.
hit. So, yes.
I kind of like start to like pull him down if I
Would it
can.
be possible for Tony to try and reach up
Towards.
towards like what is it, like one of the floaty people?
Oh, who are you going for? Zarthos? Iggy currently has Zarthos by the leg.
Mm.
Mhm.
Who was the
Try-
other one? Osric,
Osric.
right?
Osric.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, he's gonna try and go for the midget.
Okay.
What do you
You'd have to like run forward into the shots to do so.
How brave is he?
Because he's currently just out in the open because he's floating away.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not going to do that. He's going to try and take cover. Wherever it is.
Well, I assume like
you
you all
know.
kind of took cover.
Yeah.
Otherwise, thanks. But yeah, just kind of right now, just everything's just kind of being like the trees you guys are hiding behind. They're breaking apart. The trees around you are breaking apart.
Do we see which direction they're coming from?
And they really want to kill us.
You... Oh, no, none of you would. But long shot, none of you would. No.
Maybe up in the trees.
No, like
No,
if
okay.
you're up in the trees, yeah, you can't see. You especially can't. You can't see anything that's below you. If you're high enough
Right.
to be in a branch, 'cause you're looking down and you're just seeing darkness.
All right, gotcha.
The rest of
Can
you
one
seeing.
of you dunderheads do something? I'm floating away.
Well, see, the thing is, I was able to catch Zarthos before you were able to, get so high up. I can't fly. Flip can.
Flip does nothing.
He's not high up. He's still like maybe half a foot off the ground, just now slowly floating backwards into the forest.
Quick, somebody catch him.
Fine. And you just see this hulking machine just like running.
Do.
Okay, as you run up to the spot there where you start floating to.
Oh shit.
This seems to be a little bit of a predicament.
Can they move in the air?
No, no, they cannot. You do not seem to be able to control your movements currently in the air.
I have an idea. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna panically pat at my clothes, looking for something. And
Maybe you can extend your goddamn legs.
I pull out what looks like a small fishing reel, and I kind of hook it up to my little controller that's in my right hand that you've been seeing me use my stilts with, and I kind of press a button, and a flimsy little string that looks almost like a dental floss just pops out and shoots towards a tree.
Okay. Make a dex save. As he pulls this out, the shots stop, and all of you kind of around you hear.
That is a 9.
It's a 9. You missed the tree, but with a 9, you hear. It sounds like something is screaming in pain.
Well, that doesn't sound exactly good. So,
And you also, as you're floating, your line becomes taut, and you're no longer floating away.
I think I hit
Tony kind
something.
of grabs onto to Osric.
Osric's probably a good 3. Well, probably not even 3 feet. Probably like more like 4 or 5 feet where you'd be floating.
Am I able to reach anything right now?
With how it came taut, you probably would have been able to get to a tree at some point in there. You would have had enough room to. Your tiny stature, you're near enough to a tree that you could probably grab onto it.
I think I hit something, but nuts and bolts. Are you okay over there?
Is he still floating?
Yeah, he's still floating. At this point, like you would see Osric kind of floating backwards, and you'd see this tiny little, like, it kind of looks like a little clay figure.
Oh no!
Like, imagine like a little like Kirby ball, and she's got little arms and legs, and it's just slowly being pulled backwards as Osric slowly floats backwards at a much delayed speed, and it seems like almost rooted into the ground.
God damn! What have you done?
Osric is gonna
Surprise!
Osric is gonna start pulling on the line, trying to pull himself towards whatever he's hooked onto.
As you do, you're just slowly pulling it closer and closer to you. Like it's like a Nautilus hook. You're
Yep.
getting closer, but it's getting closer.
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing?
So once I see that Zarthos is like secured on the ground, I kind of like curiously walk over to the two that were. Are they still floating or like?
I mean, Tony is.
Okay.
Tony would still be full. Yeah, they haven't left whatever sort of magic. Like you were on the very end of it when you caught him.
Okay. So, kind of walk over in that direction, trying to like avoid, like what pulled them in, and I'm just kind of like, so, did you find anything? Did you figure out what was causing it?
Well, I don't know. All I hear is a lot of noise and I'm stuck to something. Give me a second here.
Okay.
You now see that like as he says that you watch as like about 10 more of the little clay things come running out and they grab their friend and they seem to be trying to pull him into the woods.
Oh, no, you don't. No one sends me into the air without my consent and then runs away.
And I attempt to get myself closer faster.
Yeah, as you say that, you see one and it has like a funny looking like hat on. This one is wearing like a tiny little pirate hat.
Oh my god, the pirates.
It comes out, it goes, and it like takes its arms, little tiny like stubby arms, and like just kind of see them like floor it, like shake it downwards. And you slowly, everyone that's floating slowly starts descending to the ground with every shake.
It's like Fluffy's talking to a cat, but not.
And
does anybody know what he's saying?
I don't talk, clay doll.
I look to our giant orc companion. Can you just like step on that? And it's kind of like gross looking.
I start to walk forward.
you walk forward and then you slowly start to float. Now you're about an inch off the ground.
So my person in my chat is now said there once was a party that sold items on the fly. They scoundered far and wide until they were sent sky high.
Damn. Nice.
The accuracy in that.
Okay, bye.
Now everyone that is floating, I need you to make a... I don't even know if it'd be Dex at this point. I guess it'd be Strength, honestly.
Oh,
Now
hell
we
yeah.
have a friend at our table.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, we do. That is a 21.
21, cool.
Wait, what are we doing? Is it
Make a
dex
Strength
or
save.
strength save? Oh god. You did this on purpose.
Well, it wouldn't be Dex with what they're doing.
That would be a 6, sir.
15.
Oh,
Not floating
Okay.
anymore. I don't think I'm floating.
so yeah, our two large individuals are not pushed into the ground. Our tiny one, however, is. This is gonna be hilarious.
I
So
love this. I'm ready.
So as they go, push it, boom! With that boom, everyone that was floating is then slammed into the ground. And, you know, the two bigger individuals, they kind of catch themselves and are able to kind of keep themselves above ground. But for poor Osric, he's kind of shoved into the ground, like down to like where his actual feet would be. And then he with like he has this moment where he turns to you guys with a moment of shock as the gravity is now gone, and these creatures then
You've
all
attracted
10 of
attention
them
to.
at this point currently have a line attached to him, and then start sprinting deeper into the woods as he looks at you with this look of realization, and then is zipped into the woods.
Oh.
Leaving grooves because his stilts are in the ground currently.
I always wanted to go skiing, but this is not the way.
Follow the short thing.
Arm is flailing.
What? Okay.
And then Flip kind of like flies down from the trees and appears next to everybody nonchalantly, like, so that was interesting.
Yeah, no time to talk though. We gotta go follow our short friend.
But do we really?
Yeah, do we really? He's kind of annoying.
Then I wouldn't really call him a friend.
Zarthos literally shoves you and just goes running after him.
But I kind of like the spice one, so we should really follow our spice guy then.
Don't forget the drug dealer. Always follow the drug dealer.
Yes. Well, if y'all ain't going, I'm gonna go, cause I kind of like the spice guy. I like what he's selling.
I chase after the spice guy. I chase after Zarthos.
Well, seems like
Yada
people-
shrugs and just follows. I guess she guesses.
Yeah. Flip does the same just because he needs people around.
What's Tony doing?
What is Tony doing?
Are people going into the forest?
Everyone else is currently just going, I guess we follow the little man.
Okay.
Okay,
I
bye.
mean, Insert Ramus okay here.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll go if people go.
We are currently chasing our two companions.
Now, with these stilts, are they magical stilts or just mechanical stilts?
They're just mechanical.
And what are they made out of? Wood, metal?
You know what? It would be wood. So yes,
Okay.
if you're about to break them, that's probably going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, I tried.
It's okay.
Yeah, so like as you guys are running, you kind of get to a point and you see where the stilts are broken. You still see grooves, but they're definitely much shallower. As he's lost a good 4 or 5 feet worth of stilt.
That's about right.
And then a little after that, you would see him having the line have snapped, and he's just kind of there. And you see one of the little clay creatures sitting on his head, currently trying to beat him up. Just the one.
I am the great Osric. You can't beat me like this. How dare you?
I'm flailing my arms about.
So I assume we all kind of get
catch
there.
up to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where you catch up to him.
Yeah. So I assume, like we all get there, and I just stop and I'm just like, wait.
This is pretty funny. I want to see how this goes.
And I just
Flip does the
watch.
same.
Ooh. I like that. Okay. Is there anything else going on?
No, it's currently on top of your head.
All
You
right,
can't see
so
the creature.
does anybody want to place bets? Thank you for the host. Does anybody want to place bets? My money's on on the maker.
The maker.
Make this mark.
My money's on the inventor. Does anybody want to place bets?
Keep going.
It's concerned.
Does anybody else hear that? Am I hearing things?
I swear to God, if you don't stop hitting me, you'll be in a world of pain.
Okay, you know,
Nomming on your
Oh my
head.
god.
you know what? Maybe I changed my mind. The clay
Tony
one
just
is
reaches
missing.
to grab the damn thing.
Aw, you ruined the fun.
Does he grab the damn thing?
I mean,
He's
you
just like,
grab it
"Ooh."
with your thing. Yeah, like you touching it, you just hear. You've crushed it to death.
Ah,
You just now have a handful of what appears to be clay and a thick, oily substance.
well,
Like as you squeezed it, it would have like popped out of its eyes, or eye holes.
Ooh, whoa.
Gruesome.
that's very gruesome.
It's like the texture would
like
be
it.
equivalent to like really oily sap.
Hmm. He attempts to wipe off whatever he can with some nearby leaves.
Okay, well,
Ooh. That's so gross. Oh no.
that's real gross.
Hi, I mean, somebody had to fucking do it, and the noise was
Yeah.
annoying him.
You try to wipe off with some leaves. The leaves are now stuck to your hand.
Interesting.
Hideous.
Okay, so now that you're okay, little one, so what do we do now? We still don't have our stuff. We lost the little clay creature things. I mean, we killed one on
Whatever
accident.
they are, I want them dead. No one makes a mockery of Osric the Great.
Right.
But, your shoe things don't look as good as they used to now.
They ruined them. They were my greatest invention, and it's gone.
Which you said took months to make.
Months.
You know what? No, I believe it.
Now you must remain tiny.
Sure did take him down. Kid.
Iron One. How about
Yes?
we make a deal? You have very broad shoulders. Make
I was
Hey,
thinking
I
that
bet they
out
would
of
make a
character.
very nice chair.
I knew it was going there.
Out of character, I was actually thinking that of like having Tony ask us if he wanted to,
I
run
had
on
a
his
feeling he was
shoulder.
gonna ask Tony.
Who says he's asking?
He's demanding.
Okay, hold on. Before we continue, I just want to say this person in chat is actually really good at like making these. So now they say they met a foreigner who spoke strangely. They sent the half orc forward, and it was crazy. But the beings took the small one, leaving the tall ones, and now they had searched for their compatriot in the setting sun. They found him a miserable sight. He was getting beaten by a being just his height. Apostle of Orcus, I really hope you come to every D&D stream. I want to see what you say for every single one. Not just for the one shots.
on,
Please.
guys.
Please.
So wait,
Okay.
what did Oswick say again?
Your shoulders, they're very broad. They'd make a good chair. How about we make a deal?
What are you offering?
Thank you, Apostle, for the follow. You do D&D every
I
Wednesday.
offer exposure. Many people know the name of Osric the Great. If you were to carry me around for a bit while we're in this little predicament, perhaps I could spread your name, your wares. Yes.
Just like an influencer.
Yep.
As he picks up Oz to put on his shoulder, he like immediately hands him another freaking like bottle.
Ah, thank you.
He inspects it a little bit. Doesn't look any different than the last one.
Fascinating.
Does it look any different from the last
No,
one you gave
no,
him?
it doesn't. It's
He-
all it's the same.
He uncorks it, downs it.
It's gonna make another complicated thing.
I hit another con save.
We go.
That would be a 6.
Okay, you're more drunk than you even were last time.
Thank you. You know, you really are becoming one of my favorite people. We will go far together, yes.
I think this is going to go swimmingly.
Swimming? Swimming? What's this about swimming?
Nothing about swimming. Anyway, okay, so what do we do now? We lost the people that the little creature things that were messing with our short companion here. And now we still don't have our stuff. We should maybe go back.
Do we even know where back is?
Maybe.
Right.
At this point, I would say no. We had a better chance before we came and got you.
Orcus, you are the best.
Which I must
Keep doing you.
thank all of you for, huh?
And I wobble a little bit and almost fall off.
You're very much welcome to in all my
Steadies
streams here.
himself.
Sorry, I seem to have lost my balance a bit. Where was I? Thank you for saving me. But you're right. We don't know where to go now.
So what if I try to go up towards the trees and see where we are? What would I see?
You would see a lot of tree branches and leaves.
So I basically can't fly out.
Yes.
Well, I come back kind of like, oh shit, I can't fly out.
So what you're saying is we're stuck.
Yeah. Don't know where is where.
That's unfortunate. Okay, well, should we should we make camp here then?
And you
That
see
sounds
you s-
awfully like war sounds.
you guys all watch as this parade of like clay creatures kind of drones past you.
Ah,
and
there
starts
they
heading
are.
off, and one of them has like a fine silk cape.
Oh.
And you see multiple ones carrying things like potions and knives and foods and
Whoop.
things that you all heavily recognize
We're all kicked to orbit.
as they start taking them into the woods. And you watch as they, in the distance, they walk into a cave.
So I assume that's where we're going.
Ah. It looks kind of menacing. I don't really do menacing things. Can we not go that way?
Do you want to get the stuff?
Okay. I really
Watch
want
a
my stuff
tinier
back.
one kind of like like everyone else is like already into the cave,
Mhm.
and then you just see a tiny one go, "And so where's your king?" And he's just pulling along this like large wooden chest
Already got kicked to orbit.
very slowly.
I'm going back to the tower.
Just join on me.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah. Okay, maybe we don't, maybe
He's
we will
currently
follow
just-
them.
He's currently just sitting next to you with his war chest.
Hello.
Jumbo easy.
You want to show us what's inside?
Jumbo easy.
I'm gonna take that as a yes, and I reach down and grab the war chest.
He slaps your hand.
Ah! Aren't you a rude little thing?
I pull a knife on him.
Pulling knives on him.
Fuck. Okay.
Someone's really hasty to do some murder.
He makes the tiny little clay knife. Points it at you.
I slap it out of his hand.
Yeah,
He
Get-
seems both shocked and impressed.
get him, Featherbrain. This is what you get for insulting me.
Ah. Yes, distract him while I get the chest. And I just snatch the chest away real quick.
He's just standing on top of the chest.
I move the chest with him.
Can you here?
How big is he?
Oh yeah.
Like,
He's
again,
like maybe a foot tall.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Everyone's standing, by the way.
Okay.
then I try and just push him off.
Just flick him off.
You push him off with ease.
Thank you.
I open up the chest. What do I see?
It's full of undergarments.
Nice.
It's the wrong character. Don't do
Just
that.
Nice.
Wrong character.
Cabbage came out.
Inner cabbage came out.
No.
I,
Secrets. Secrets.
Okay, so something's telling me that you stole this, didn't you?
I look down at the little clay thing.
Give back. Secrets.
Oh, you speak common.
Privates.
I missed that whole last part.
I
Privates.
Ah.
believe he said
Private.
privates.
Uh-huh. You know what?
I close it.
Here you go, and I drop it on him.
Oh gosh.
Drop the chest on him.
Yep.
You smush him.
Ah! Oops.
I believe you killed him.
I will say that
Well, if
that
he
was
didn't,
not my
I would have.
intention. I didn't want to kill the little fellow. I thought he was pretty cute.
Cute my bum. Those monstrosities destroyed my invention.
It's okay, you're cute too.
I pat Oz's head. I kind of lift the chest.
I'm gonna wait. As he's lifting the chest, I'm going to lean over and whisper into
Iggy.
I'm gonna whisper into Tony's ear.
Oh.
Can you
Yeah.
pound this guy for me? I don't like being called cute.
Who was it? That was it was
Me.
Iggy,
Iggy,
Dragonborn.
right?
Yeah.
This is gonna work.
He thinks for a moment, reaches over, and then flicks Iggy's ear.
Ah!
But once again, he doesn't know his own strength.
Ah! My
Dragonborn
ear!
Have yours?
Wait, make a straight roll.
Wait, dude, Dragonborns have ears,
Um.
right?
Okay, so that's
They
a
should.
nat 20, so 24.
Oh
I
no.
mean, they have. That's the only reason, because technically no, they have ear holes, which means she's just flicking the side of your head.
Yeah, I'm in pain.
You got a lot of pain because
I go, ah! And I fall to
get
the
a
floor.
mark for that.
I fall to the floor and I just hold my head. I'm like, ow!
And he's now bleeding out one of his ear holes.
Ah!
Maybe a little too rough, but I like it. I like it.
Ah!
Maybe you shouldn't be
Oops.
touching people.
Ah! Ah! My head! Ah, my ear!
I start to head towards that cave entrance that they were at. That they're heading towards.
Ah!
Meanwhile, he's
Um,
on the ground.
He's like,
Hanging
okay, so
outside his
Tony,
head.
while you do that, Tony attempts to like, pet ever so gently,
Uh-huh. Gently,
aka
quote
moving
unquote.
like at the speed of a snail to in an attempt to not break the poor thing, and just be like, there. Maybe you should think about twice before you say something next time.
Ah!
Are you patting him?
Attempting to.
Make strength roll. Proving that
Oh,
Tony doesn't know his own
no.
strength.
The 20.
Ah! 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 Stop!
But
Please! I'm
Unfortunately,
sorry, okay?
His con is currently. With how low his con is, that still hurts him.
Ah! I'm sorry, okay, we'll do it
It's a
again!
frail trick. You
Ah!
try to pat him and you accidentally just like start crushing his head.
And
Ah!
before he's actually
I-
taking health damage right now.
I
He
hear that
is.
and I turn around and
I
I
definitely am.
what did I just say about touching people?
I'm sorry. I tried.
Stop it.
Ah!
You're not good at it.
It's not working, whatever you're doing.
I had
Oh, wait,
I-
wait. This
Wait,
is perfect time for me to try my new invention.
I ruffle around in my coat. I bring out a piece of cloth that appears to have honey on two ends of it,
Uh-huh.
and I
Oh,
leap,
honey.
I leap down
Honey?
off of Tony's shoulder, and I just kind of stick it onto you like a band-aid.
oh god.
Ah,
I
Does
thought
it
you were
burn like
mad
a
at
bitch?
thanks.
Tony leans in. Wasn't it
Oh my God.
Wasn't it Iggy that sells the potions, right?
Oh, I sell
Yeah.
potions, yeah.
Yeah. Tony leans in
Oh God, I'm not
extremely
dead, am I?
close and is like, "Don't you have any health potions?" Oh wait.
Mm,
I need healing.
I think I do, hold on. Kind of
Like,
reach
we're
into my
talking
little bag.
actual honey. Oh no,
Yeah, actual honey.
honey soothes wounds. I'm pretty sure. Right? I
Does
guess
it?
I've never put honey on a cut, so I don't know.
I don't know of it adding extra hurt, since it's really just concentrated sugar.
Yeah, definitely would not be good.
No.
It-
Look,
it's
I
it's
said
big.
I said Osric was an inventor. I did not say he was a good inventor. Remember that his greatest invention was a pair of stilts.
Yes, it's
True.
perfect.
Okay, I was
Eh.
moving on.
I kind of wince a little bit, and I reach into my little bag, pull out one of the health potions I had for samples, and I start drinking it.
Yeah, it is severely watered down.
Oh yeah, it is 100%. It's not like the ones I sell. It's a sample after
Very
all.
mu- it is the taste of a health potion.
Yep. It is.
What does
All
what
but
does
the
a health
sample.
potion taste like?
Kool-Aid.
That's how I imagine it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Another word from Orcus. They surrounded a person of clay. He spoke common and had something to say. But alas, they squished him, and Orcus would be pleased at this moral sin.
Okay, so
I love you,
meanwhile,
Orcus.
Yanni is currently walking into a cave.
I'm looking. No, I didn't walk into it. I walked to it.
Okay,
I'm
you
not
walk
looking
to it.
in.
It's a very dark cave.
Even with dark vision.
None of you have dark vision.
Perfect.
How would we? Okay.
None of you have dark vision. You have no racial traits.
Perfect.
Thank
Makes sense.
you.
This
Then I
was
wouldn't
said
have
at
gone
the
towards the
start.
cave.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Right, okay, so Still hurt. That's right.
Yeah, you hurt.
Ow. I try to get up, still kind of holding my head. Thank you for the band-aid, I guess.
You're welcome.
Kind of stings though.
Don't be a baby. By the way, you owe me 2 copper. You can pay me later.
But whatever. Okay, so my head really hurts. What are we gonna do anything about the things that just went into the cave, or?
I think the big one went to look.
Do you see anything?
Mm.
Yana, was it?
No, I didn't go. I didn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're still with us, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of us can actually fit inside. Okay, how big is the cave? Can we all fit?
It's a fairly large cave, yes.
Okay.
It's not a tiny cave. It's a big cave.
I was gonna
It's a
say,
big
like,
cave.
we send in the short one. No, but
I knew it was coming.
So, since I'm already, like, in pain, I definitely don't want to go first into this thing. I want my stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's just, you guys are much more healthier than me.
Oh.
I don't know about that. I come from a family of alcoholics.
Okay. So we have 3 options then? We have a bird. We have...
Not me.
Okay. 2 options? We have this machine. And then we
I am
have...
more than a machine.
You are a machine that hurts people.
You have
Hey now,
You're
don't
right.
insult my new friend.
Mm.
Well, I
Tony
mean,
Tony picks
oh.
up Osric and puts him on his
Yes.
shoulders.
yes.
Offers another bottle.
Ow.
Oh my God.
Taking it. Where's my inventory? Pops up the cork, downs it. Okay, good news. That
Go
was a
for it.
17.
Thank God.
That
You're
is
as
like-
drunk as you currently are.
Now, do we actually know what they're doing in there?
Absolutely not. But they might have our stuff, so I want my stuff. But I'm not going in there first. I'm still very much in pain.
Well, it looks rather dark. Do we have a light source?
Do we?
Looks at the adventure.
Do you? Probably. You probably all have some sort of light source
Mm.
that you keep on you.
Oh yes, my little lantern that I have when I have to sell things in the dark.
Yeah.
Of course. That was off the top of my
Sell
head.
like health potions deep in a cave.
You know, adventurers need their potions when they go into caves.
Ah, so you're a potion delivery service now. That's so smart.
Yes. There's a lot I do. Anyway, so I hand my I was about to hand my lantern to like the Warforged. Then I slowly turn to the orc. Here.
I take it.
Okay, lead the way, strong lady.
You fine. I roll my eyes and I start leading the way.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to, I don't mind.
No. Let her go first. I don't want to be that close.
We're
to
letting
you.
her go first, okay? I follow.
I follow behind.
So does the Warforged.
Does the
What is the order of everyone entering the cave?
So I'm last.
Imagine.
I'm last.
Well, Osric is at the same position as Tony.
I'm right behind Yana.
Motherfuckers didn't see that one coming, did you?
Love it.
So it sounds like it's Yana and then
Ooh.
Iggy and then
So,
Flip. And then I guess it would be Tony and Zarthos after that.
Probably.
Since Zarthos is hot on my heels.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're on top of Tony, correct?
Correct.
Yep. Wait, does this mean
Well-
I've got to pick up fucking Zarthos as well?
No, Zarthos is walking.
Okay.
Just staying close to me.
Zarthos would probably be next to you. We'll just
I like how I've
say
already made
that.
2 friends.
Also, you think.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Danger.
So. Okay, so the two in the middle are Flip and Iggy,
Uh-huh.
correct?
Right.
Okay, can I have both of you make dex checks for me?
Oh no.
Go.
Next checks.
Dex
Mhm.
check.
7. Fuck.
Woohoo.
11.
7-Eleven.
7-11.
It's 11
7,
total.
7.
Cool. So the cave behind you guys collapses, and the two in the middle fall into a deep pit.
Ah!
Well, technically, I could fly, so wouldn't that cushion my fall?
No,
No? Okay.
being as we have no racial traits.
Fuck. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we
You
fall
are
down.
like newborn baby.
Okay, we fall down.
Wait, is this everyone falling down or just the?
Just those two.
Okay.
The ones in the back would have seen the pit and would have stopped. And Yana's in the front. Yana walked over activating the trap but didn't fall in. Only the two in the middle.
We're so lucky.
That's actually really good.
Oh, well, that doesn't look so good.
You're great at rhymes,
Hey,
by the way,
are you guys
Orcus.
okay down there?
Holy crap.
Are we okay?
I'm already in
How deep
pain,
is
so
this-
no.
How deep is this hole?
It's
How's that
probably
fall
it's
down?
probably like 3 feet.
I'm hurt.
Okay, the problem
It's a painful
So-
drop. It definitely hurt.
I'm hurt.
I scraped my knee.
I hit my elbow. Also, my head still very much hurts.
At least you didn't hit your head again.
That is the good part. Yes, you make a good observation.
Some would call it a good point.
That too. Sorry, my head hurts.
I am aware.
Why is there a hole here?
I would assume it was a booby trap meant for people like us.
Boobies?
Boobies?
Traps? Oh man.
Trying so hard
So
not
I
to
was
sound
just
like
trying to
you.
Yes.
imagine a giant wolf what's going boobies.
So you two would see this big in the hole. You'd look to your right and you'd see like a small path that kind of turns. Like it goes for a bit like into the side of the mountain, and then kind of turns the corner. And da 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 da. It's dark. So and what is and con? Yeah. So, and you guys kind of turn, and you know, Iggy, you don't feel really well right now anymore.
Was it the hole?
Probably was the fall.
You've taken a beating, so you definitely do not feel well.
Oh.
And you watch as Iggy goes to kind of stand up, and then he just kind of falls face first in the dirt.
Oh God.
And yeah.
Shit. Help! He collapsed all of a sudden. You guys got a rope or anything?
I heard a whip.
I forgot. Did you say that my little grappling hook thing, like the string broke? But I'm not out of string, am I?
What? You're not out of string.
Okay.
Just like the hook in the string broke.
Yeah.
Let me try this, and I'll
Unravel some string and place it down the hole. And
can you grab onto this?
And I can I see enough far enough to actually grab the rope or?
that
Little
will
string.
depend on if the orc is showing light.
Yeah, I'm showing light.
Indeed, Orcus, indeed.
Remember,
So
this
your
is like
character is female, right?
Mine, yeah.
So I try my best to kind of find my way to that rope.
Okay, where's my dice? You're climbing the rope. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Still face first in the dirt.
Yeah, you're face first in the dirt, breathing slightly. Less slightly now.
This is like that scene in Avatar with Jet. If anyone's seen it fully.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Okay. So Flip climbs out of the hole. What's everyone doing?
I think
How
we
are
need
we
to
going
get
to get out?
What happened down there?
Well, we both fell down, and then he so like fell over.
He fell over.
Yeah.
We should
Onto the dirt.
get him out.
And then, how should we do that?
Fuck. You're just fucked. That's two fails. Cool.
Oh.
We could try to
I'm
perhaps
dying,
wrap the rope around
guys.
him and pull him up.
Yes, I think that is a good idea.
My character's about to die.
Hashtag oops.
Oh no.
Someone will have to go into the hole to wrap it around him, though.
Looks at the smaller person.
I don't know how you got 3 fails in a row. Okay.
Here we go. Okay, so what happens now?
You stop breathing.
Wait.
Ah!
You are now a ghost. You can now fuck with them as a ghost.
Oh, yes.
Minorly, you have like minor ghost fuckery. So just feel free to add stuff
Okay.
that you as Ghost Iggy would do. But yeah,
Oh, yes.
there's
Now I can
our
actually-
first step.
But we don't know he's dead, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean, you would watch him get pale and die.
Okay.
In the dark?
He doesn't look like he's breathing any longer.
So,
Hey, lizard, are you okay?
He's not talking.
A fucking 5, 8, and a 3 on your death saves.
Why do you hate me?
Sorry. I'm like, you probably make 1, right? And it's just, no, the game's just like done, dead.
Wow, the fact that this streamer of the group has just dies instantly.
But now I get to make content for my stream.
Now he gets to make content and he gets to read the little poems.
Yeah.
Also,
good.
I have a kitten currently sleeping on my lap and is adorable.
I approve.
Pictures.
Aw.
Is it
Alright.
Jasmine?
Yeah, I have Jasmine.
Oh.
Pictures. We need proof.
I'm running a game.
There once was a party stuck in a cave. The entrance blocked a member they couldn't save. He died there, unfinished business in place. Perhaps Orcus could resurrect you if you state your case. Unfortunately, that cannot happen. My goal now is to mess with my wonderful party members.
The fuckery begins.
Indeed.
Fuckery begins. First of many.
Oh, yes.
The birds are ready. Oh god. Like organ trail.
Indeed. So it begins.
We, I guess we should check on him. But I don't know.
I shall.
Do you want me to lower you into the hole?
It is alright. I shall.
Uh,
I shall go check it out. And I take the lantern with me, but I go down.
Wait, how deep is the hole?
It's like 3 feet.
Like 3 feet.
Eh,
So I could honestly like pull myself back up probably from it.
I mean, with your size, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
So I go down, check, he's dead.
I'm very much dead.
Yep, he is lifeless and dead.
It would appear that he is dead.
Oh no.
What's a terrible way to go?
So what's in his pockets?
I overprogressed
Oh,
on.
what's in
Okay.
his pockets? I mean, you find down some watered down potions. You probably would find his gold pouch.
Yeah.
And you would find a small dark. They almost appear like thieves' tools.
Well, it would be a waste if we just left these things here.
Looking
What
like a
do we
true
do with
merchant.
his body?
So are you taking everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Things that can be sold later.
He's gonna haunt you.
In before frickin' Ethan just won the game. By the way, you all lost the game.
I am the game.
Who knows?
Okay.
Tony could be winning too.
So yeah, cool. Yeah, and as you'd come down there, you see the same cave that kind of curves around the corner.
I see your intentions are true. Your morality is twisted, perhaps partly askew. I give you the greatest luck. Your undead living now starts at dusk.
Nice, nice.
I'm snapping for you. This is good poetry. Keep it up.
Snap,
Snapping for you,
Snap, snap, snap,
motherfucker.
snap.
Wait, snapping?
Like like poetry, like when
Snapping.
you do poets, they're like in a poetry slam.
That beatnik bullshit. Give me some bongos, boys.
You motherfucker.
Haha, yeah.
Beat down.
So what did you find on him?
So his gold pouch is some watered down potion. Well, some potions. I wouldn't know they're watered down.
Right.
Never learned it out.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And Yeah, I tie his body to the rope anyway, so they could pull him up because he shouldn't be down there anyway.
And then
Are you dragging his body up?
It's up to them.
It should be good.
Okay, Iron Man. Grab the rope and pull.
I'm
Lift
gonna
with
go
your legs.
flying.
Oh, he
Gone.
does. He does.
Yeah, the Iron Man that has quite literally beaten you to death essentially.
Yup.
He does it. Do I need to roll?
Yeah, make strength.
roll the
What's 19 plus 4?
Oh god.
Fucking,
That'd be
ju-
23.
just that body goes sailing out and just like literally like you watch it and you hear you watch it go sailing and you hear dunk as it hits the ceiling and then comes back down and it hits it so hard that like is it stalactite's ceiling, right? You knock down a stalactite and it just pierces through the body.
Oh no!
God.
This is great.
This is so weird for me to be the one to be causing all this shit.
Oh yeah.
That's like, Gracia.
So
Not too
good.
bad. I was hoping to take some of the clothing, but they're a little bloody now. I don't know if I want them.
If I wasn't dead before, I'm dead now.
I'm sorry.
Just oh man.
No. I believe that one is partly on me as I asked you to bring him up. You shall live on in my memory. It's the least I can do. And I pull myself up.
Okay.
I was gonna say Tony could help you up.
Oh god.
I
That's-
don't need
please.
or want help getting up.
You're-
I'm
you're-
perfectly
you're-
fine.
You are strong enough to easily just pull yourself up.
It's like getting out of a pool, essentially.
Yeah, you're
Probably
fine.
even easier than that.
Yeah. You don't even have the water weighing you down.
Yeah, and I'm taller.
It's true.
Only just.
Only one person would not be tall enough to get out of this hole.
I
I
wonder
do
who
like
that
how
could
we've
be.
been acting like this is a 6-foot hole and it's like 3
It's
foot.
3 feet.
Right.
Yeah. It's like I pulled you out. I could probably just climb out.
We got you.
We got you. It's okay.
Maybe we shouldn't continue down this cave anymore, though.
Well, the entrance collapsed.
I don't believe we have much choice.
Well, okay.
We either keep going or we just sit here. I don't really like that option.
I don't either. We
As
should
you-
keep
I-
going.
As you say that, the light on the lantern starts to flicker.
Oh,
Ooh.
suddenly have chills up my spine. Must be the brandy.
He offers you another one.
Ah, excellent.
Yes, that's an 8.
Oh yes.
You collapse drunk.
Are you gonna die
No
poison?
longer. He's no longer conscious.
I think
Oh.
what we were doing is called giving him alcohol poisoning.
Does he like? So is he like asleep kind of thing? Like,
He's
just passed
currently
out?
like he was on top of you, right? He fell
Yeah.
off you, fell onto his side, and now he's currently just puking.
Well, that was gross.
Yeah.
So are you a halfling or a gnome?
I'm a halfling.
Okay.
Tony leans in extremely close to Yana and is like, at least that'll teach him a lesson for being a prick.
Oh god.
That's what you
Wait,
think.
Wait, what'd you say? I couldn't hear. My uncle was talking to me.
I'll say it out of character loudly. So Tony leaned in like as hushed as a robot can be, which is quite hushed, I guess. I don't know. And he's like, at least that'll teach him for being a prick.
You get a smirk out of it.
And he picks up Tony. He picks up fucking shit, man. My brain. Dumb juice here. He picks up Osric and just like cradles after the puking.
Duh.
Are you still
Aw.
puking? And so puking
Oh.
goes on for about like 5 minutes.
I need to go turn on the alarm real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the puking is still continuing, he's like, kind of like holding Osric like upside down, and just like patting the back.
You're patting him? Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh no.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay, you do not damage tiny thing.
The one time you roll an 8.
I'm sorry.
The problem is, like, I'm like, he's gotta be relatively high rolls, and she's like, no, 20s, just straight 20s. I'm like, I'm setting the DC at 20 for her to damage things, and she's
20,
just like, no,
23,
I got this.
21. What?
I'm back.
Like,
It's like, god damn it.
Sorry about that.
Hilarious. You're good.
That's okay. Welcome back. And yeah, I rolled
Hilarious.
an 8. That's what you've missed, Blaze.
You-
The
Tony
one
was actually
time.
gentle for once.
the one time.
The dragon. Nah, I gotta beat the shit out of that. This
The
tiny
dragon, you look
thing.
sturdy. You're fine.
This
Smack,
is
smack,
the
smack,
proof.
smack.
This is just
It's like,
proof that
imagine the biggest, buffest guy with like a tiny kitten.
It is for you beat a kitten to death. That's the problem.
That's it. You just
I mean,
loud
Tony
smacking.
wouldn't. I mean, like, logically speaking, if like you ignored his
Too
his not
funny.
knowing his own strength, he wouldn't be a kitten. But
That's too
accidents may
funny.
happen.
Anyway, so yeah, Osric kind of sits and pukes for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I'm like holding him upside down.
Are you
patting his
guys
back.
going anywhere? I'm assuming what? So you got the tunnel in front of you, and you have the tunnel down the 3-foot hole, which right now only 2 of you know about, which would be Flip and yeah.
So the tunnel in front of us, and what was it?
There's a tunnel like where they fell down at the very end to the right. It's like it goes for a little bit and then it curves, and you would have seen it when you got down into the hole.
Oh.
One other thing I had noticed while I was down there was there appeared to be a tunnel of sorts.
Really? I think I also saw it. I just didn't notice in kind of the fall.
How big was that tunnel?
You and Tony would probably have to crawl.
But due
Flip
to
might
its
have to kneel
size,
down.
due to its size, it may not be our best interest to go there. As we currently have one that is unconscious and vomiting.
I guess we continue down the one we're going.
Don't worry.
I
You can use
believe
my...
that would be the best choice. Yes.
It's okay. You can just use my vomit like breadcrumbs, dude.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah, bread-
People on the road.
bread vomit.
Beautiful.
I do believe
I'm
that
back.
is that would be our best
Holy
interest.
Hold on,
cross.
So what you missed?
Cross.
Tony effectively killed Ethan's character.
Oh, Ethan's character's dead.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It went from you leaving to him taking 2 points of damage from Tony falling into a hole.
Hmm.
And then failing
Getting really
all
sick
3
and
death
falling over.
saves.
Yeah, and then just straight failed all 3 death saves. I got a 5, an 8, and a 3.
Hmm.
Just flat dead. Like,
And
cool.
now I'm a ghost, and I get to mess with you all.
Lovely.
Yep.
And it has already
Yeah,
started.
The one time Tony actually I rolled low was for Tony holding up Osric upside down and just patting him on the back to get rid of the vomit.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh yes, I am currently slightly unconscious and vomiting.
Also, you
Yes,
guys are in a
Alcohol
cave now.
poisoning.
Yeah.
So, yes,
What
you're
was
in a
that last
cave.
part?
You're in a
Alright,
cave
okay.
now.
You're in a collapsed cave.
No way
So
in, no
we
way out.
only have two paths.
You have two paths, one of which is like you'd have to crawl through.
Oh,
the only
yeah,
person
and,
that would be Osric.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and when Tony was lifting out like Iggy's body from the hole, he was a little bit too strong and flung it into
Impaled
the
him.
ceiling.
Yeah,
Mm.
so my body has been defiled
His
apparently.
body is currently under like pierced through a stalagmite.
Oh, and they took
So,
all my stuff.
Yep.
And they robbed him.
Well, extra clothes.
Yep.
What'd
Except
you
for my
have?
clothes. Gold. My watered down potions that you guys think might be actual potions. And
a mysterious item.
and a mysterious item.
item.
They look like almost thief tools? Can't really tell.
Almost thief tools.
Mm.
At this point, Tony is like trying to look as innocent as possible. Deep down, he's enjoying it.
As your expression changes as much as a robot's expression can.
Perfect. Not much.
Exactly.
Well, if we're going by like Destiny logic, they have expressions.
Well,
They-
it's
I mean-
16.
I don't know how that would work. Fluffy, as a DM, would you say a robot has emotions?
Are we doing Destiny
Yeah,
logic?
real
Is he an
boy.
EXO?
Oh, yes. Warforges have emotions.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do they show emotions on their faces? Because I want him to look as sheepishly, like, innocent as possible.
It's up to you.
That's
I
all
mean,
flavor
I don't know why
text.
they wouldn't.
Perfect.
As much as a
Also-
Warforge can.
Also, Cross, what you've been missing is someone in my chat is just saying poems. Like,
Mhm.
and they're D&D related, and it's related to what our party has been doing. And the most recent one is, they say a ghost will become more insane and evil if their body is thusly desecrated, uncared for, causing upheaval.
I like it.
More
Yeah.
snaps.
More snaps.
Or snaps.
Snap, 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 snap.
All right, continuing on.
So what
Okay,
now?
so I and Fauna discussed that we just keep going towards the main tunnel.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So if
Forward.
Osric is still vomiting, he's just gonna continue holding him upside down and like patting his
I
back.
said he vomits for about 5 minutes. When he does stop
we should
vomiting,
wait for him to stop doing that.
he's got all the alcohol out of his system. He does not feel well.
I totally should do this, but I don't want to. Just imagine him violently shaking Osric.
To help him out.
Are you doing that?
No, no.
So
Not
wait, am
yet.
I conscious again now?
Oh, is he conscious? DM?
Yeah, he's
Fuck it.
conscious.
Okay, yeah. Tony like places him back down and offers him a non-alcoholic drink. It's just like basically like cordial or something like that.
Thank you, friend. I'll take it. Open the cork. I want to sniff it a little bit, make sure I don't smell any alcohol on it.
No.
Drink it. I felt like my younger days there.
You have to move around a little bit in Destiny so you don't get kicked over it.
Too late.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we all got kicked.
you guys walk down the tunnel, and eventually
Yep.
you reach a room. Um, surprisingly, it's you look up and it's got the ceiling is like pitch black, but you see like speckles of light. Something seems to be glowing.
Ooh,
The
pretty.
ground itself is
Dragon.
like it's like a bluish green grass, and then there's a large tree in the center, and then just mushrooms everywhere of varying colors.
Ooh.
Mushrooms.
Field of rainbow mushroom.
I'll walk over and start
So-
inspecting one of the mushrooms.
Flip is looking at the ceiling, enchanted.
Tony also inspects some of the mushrooms. Like he picks one up and tries to sniff it.
Okay. It smells like a mushroom. Like I said, they're all varying colors of the rainbow. So
Take
I
a few
guess
and stash them in my pockets in my trench coat.
okay. Just
Same.
grab a few. Okay, just
Purposes
Tell-
later.
tell me the colors you grab, or I can roll for them. Either or.
Blue, purple, red, and green.
Ooh.
Blue, purple, red, green. Cool.
Oh, it's so
Um,
quick.
Blue, purple, red. Okay. Of
Nice.
course he's gonna pick blue. Blue is one of his. Purple, blue, red, and yellow.
Hmm.
Don't eat yellow snow.
But will you eat the yellow mushroom?
Don't tempt Tony.
Can a robot get high?
Actually, yeah. You
Don't know that's the answer yet.
know. Which color do you say would look least threatening, guys?
Yellow.
Probably
No,
the
no.
purple one.
Green? Green?
I would
Red,
say
Saying
like
it's
a health
he has to
potion.
craft the least looking dangerous. It's probably like the red one is probably the safest one or something.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it for Fluffy to decide. Tony picks up the nearest mushroom and eats it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Darth is like, I wouldn't. Never mind.
That's 4. So that would be the white mushroom.
Uh-oh.
Learn by doing, guys. Learn by doing.
Learn by doing.
That's not
You feel very lightheaded,
Ah, you found it.
and you guys watch as Tony's form seems to kind of shift and shimmer, as if they are not quite on this plane anymore. I think
As soon as this happens, Darth instantly pulls out a notepad and just starts scribbling notes.
Fascinating. Yes. Yes. Please. Tell me more.
Look, he needs to know these things for business.
Yes, of course.
a friend. Are you okay? And Oswick is going to attempt to touch Tony.
your hand
I mean-
passes right through.
Ah,
Interesting.
cracks his hand in panic. I think our friend is not of this world anymore.
What does Tony see?
Currently,
Does he see
like,
me?
you kind of see everything else. Like you can hear them talking, but it's really muffled. You're currently just seeing like strange. It's like strange, glowing see-through jellyfish and fish. It's like you're in an underwater ocean.
So
And,
he's
like,
gonna be all
everything's
like,
kinda-
oh, hey, and just like reach up to try and touch the.
What's your wisdom?
Is there going to be a bad trip, Fluffy?
Oh, yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Roll for trip.
Is there going to be a bad trip?
I don't know.
How long does the effect last?
We'll have to find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Indeed, we shall.
We really need to keep going, but can we bring him along like this?
See, I don't think I don't think he'd realize that like people could see him, but like everything just seems hazy and he's distracted by the things. So he kind of just like goes about like
No,
waving his
everything
arm.
seems like crystal clear.
Okay.
Like the opposite of hazy. It's just like imagine you essentially you're somewhere in like under the ocean is essentially what is going on right now.
Huh.
So like everything they say is kind of muffled, like they're saying it in water.
Tony attempts to swim in the air.
Okay, you start swimming in there. And you guys watch this as Tony starts to swim in the air.
Actually, or just
You actually swim?
talking?
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
actually starts swimming up into the air.
Sometimes this anchor just weighs me down.
I mean, I am a not support player, so.
No, you're a Nami support player.
This is true.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Okay.
Also, Nami.
I don't know what to do about this.
He tries to like dive down, like getting yeah, he's gonna try and dive down and like land next to someone.
Okay. You dive down and lay next to someone.
I don't roll to see if I hit them or.
Well, are you? You have enough control.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna land next to Osric. He. Oh.
Yes.
But like more robotic. He.
You know what? Make a wisdom roll for me, Tony.
Oh. Okay, thank God I wrote down these stats with their modifiers. That is a nat 20, so 18.
Oh my.
So yeah, you as you go here. Oh God, as a about 10-foot long chungus of a spectral shark is now swimming towards you.
What the fuck?
Chungus.
Say that again.
One more time.
A chungus of a spectral shark.
Chungus.
Chungus.
Okay then.
He would he stand his ground?
That's up to you.
Yeah,
Would he?
that is entirely up
Like
to you.
shit. Okay.
Remind me of
knowing
the episode.
Knowing
Other
what
than Oz, who would be near him?
Zardos.
Zarthos?
probably-
Okay. He grabs Zarthos and puts him in between the fucking.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
Meat shield definition, literally, because he's a machine. And like he's just screeching like all robotically.
I try to break free.
Oh, you try to grab him. Your hands go right through him.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Ah! He's like screeching.
Now, where's everyone standing? In accordance to
Apparently, I'm
everyone right now.
next to him.
I'm
Then I'm
standing
right next
probably
to
like
him.
I'm probably just standing a little like probably like 6 feet away, just staring at the ceiling.
Okay,
I've just been watching them. Yeah, just been watching them. I didn't really want to get too close to the mushrooms. I kind of just watching.
Okay, so you're just kind of at the entrance.
Yeah, I've just been
Okay, and
giving light at the entrance.
Flips off in a corner. So multiple things happen here. first off, the spectral shark is like charging towards you, but before it gets to you, everyone hears a loud bang,
Ba-bang.
bang. And this is coming from the entrance of the tunnel. And then it sounds kind of like a laughter of sorts. It's very much like and you see Yana standing there just in a like you all knew where Yana was standing. She's a good like 5 feet back
Mhm.
on her ass.
Oh.
Did she just like fall over suddenly?
Meanwhile, Tony has a special shark just rip through you, and like you guys all turn around, and then you just kind of hear the sound of like grating metal as Tony's
Ooh.
body is currently just being thrashed about
Oh
by you
my.
don't know what.
Is this like basically so I can get a mental image of this? Is this like he's like become possessed in a way, so like his body is just like slamming everywhere?
Yeah, essentially, like you know, on your end, there's a special shark that has grabbed onto you, and is thrashing you about.
But to
Sure.
us, you're just
To
you're just
you
getting
guys, you
thrown
don't
about.
Yes.
I think we need to get out of here.
But can we really leave them behind?
Look, they're not our friends. We don't care about them. Let's go.
But
Carried me so far.
then, as you guys kind of turn around, you hear Flip shriek out in pain.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh.
And shriek. I mean, Flip is currently on fire.
Help, I'm on fire! And like he's running around
I
kind of.
literally have nothing to help them. I don't have any water on me.
Eventually he's gonna go try to like roll himself around the grass.
still living.
See if he can put himself out.
And that brings us to our next poem. Imagine sitting from the side, a lonely ghost that lost his pride. He sits there scolding, for a life he had lost was unfolding, and as the Raven Queen watches, awaiting his vengeance on those not mourning.
Oh my god.
Out of curiosity, am I able to try and get up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You're also very confused on what happened.
Yeah, I-
Welcome to
yeah.
your torment.
Am I would I have like a bottle of water on me maybe?
I mean, do you?
You also have my
It's your decision.
potions.
Do you have water on you?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Fine.
Just watch it, the
Just-
oil.
Just roll me a d20 for me.
Okay.
Mostly because you have been drinking heavily.
Okay. Even better.
Mm-hmm.
8.
8. Cool.
Neat.
This is an even water. This is actually my piss.
Imagine.
It's just the clear type, so you aren't sure.
I'm
Oh
really
my god.
I'm really well hydrated, guys. Even though I have alcohol poisoning.
Really well hydrated.
I mean, technically, you're a different kind of hydrated.
That's a lot of dice I hear.
Oh god, I gotta make some roll.
The Raven Queen is pleased.
Fuck. Guys kind of kicked shit off all at once.
I don't like that question, by the way.
I just look.
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, you thought you grabbed alcohol I mean, you thought you grabbed water. Turns out it was a bottle full of vodka, both clear.
Mmm.
So
Oh,
You're about to make
No,
so
you had
much
vodka on
worse.
me.
Flip is now in a raging inferno.
Of knives and feather.
Yes.
What happened?
hey, I mean, at least we get chicken, right?
Flip also looks very, very, very hurt.
I think about alcohol.
Yeah,
Also, we might have roast chicken soon.
Why
Oh
is
God.
why is the bird on
You're
fire?
gonna eat a lot.
look, we don't know. The boat is on fire all of a sudden.
Sure, what
You were on
is-
your ass. What's going on?
Why was I
Meanwhile,
on my
Tony's
ass?
just like, just hitting everything
Okay.
under the sun.
Also, the metal man seems to be having a seizure.
God. Tony at this point is just being slammed against the ceiling and just being thrown this way and that way.
I'm holding my head a bit, like I wasn't like I'm confused. I'm real disorientated.
All you guys hear out of him is this ah as like, he passes by.
No, it's wait long enough. We have a dinner. Wait long enough. We have dinner and a show.
I guess I can't really do much. Tried to slam my body against the ground.
Slam.
Like legit just slamming yourself to the ground.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. And all my knives are falling out.
Oh
Okay,
no.
Wait. You're slamming.
Cabbage
You're
is about to
slamming
go and
yourself
join the
into
desk.
ground full of
The dead.
mushrooms.
Yep. That's what I'm
Yes.
doing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Being as I know
Yes.
what some of these mushrooms do, one of them explodes,
Oh yes.
and Cabbage still currently on
Cabbage?
fire.
Oh
and
shit!
Flip,
Cabbage is in.
Cabbage, no.
currently still on fire, is now no longer moving.
Ah,
Thank you
welcome.
for everyone.
Welcome to the Raven Queen's warm embrace.
Not what we can do here, but I want to get away from these mushrooms as soon as possible.
Yeah, we should leave now.
Ah.
You hear laughter in the distance.
Cabbage still just laying there on fire.
Ah.
Leave the bird. We leave the robot. We get Yana and we leave.
I'm up. Okay, God.
We're leaving.
Ah.
And as you stand up, seeing Cabbage dead on the ground.
Cabbage, no.
I'm sorry.
Cabbage, no.
Cabbage, seeing Flip dead on the ground, you have a moment of joy, and then a deep sickness enters your stomach.
Wait, who?
You still feel the presence.
Ah.
Oh God, the head is killing me.
A deep presence?
Hey,
As a ghost?
strike through Ethan's name and Wendy's name through that list.
Oh yeah.
So they can signify.
Well, Cabbage. Wendy still needs to make her death saving throws.
She's failed one thus far.
Yeah.
You guys have just left her burning, so she's been rolling them at disadvantage. She's failed two.
Yep.
I
I'm
must
dead by now.
search my pockets. Do I have water or a potion on me? I don't. I guess.
If you believe you would, then yes.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna go put her out with my little flask of water and have a healing potion.
Okay. Healing potions no one has.
Okay.
Water I will give you.
Okay, I'll dose her with what flask of water I have.
I mean, technically, we have a watered down healing potion.
You don't know that.
We don't know.
We don't know what kind of potions we have.
It doesn't matter.
Orcus,
Flip is dead.
you have no idea.
Well, none of you can make death saving throws on my end.
So
apparently.
Orcus,
Nope.
since I have
And I'm the
Discord
one
muted,
rolling, so
Orcus,
deal with it.
everybody was
Okay.
given a special magic item,
Cabbage
and
was
my
really
magic
lucky. It was
item
like-
makes
it was
all
like
magic item
17,
cursed.
5, 19, 4.
And Yana picked up
Flip is just
my
a
magic item.
different carnation of Cabbage with cannon.
So now Yana is
So-
cursed.
That's another person dead.
Oh no.
Uh,
And there were 4.
Hey, this time I had nothing.
and
to do
don't
with
worry,
it.
it's still about
It's your
merchants.
time.
3.
So you're the one who killed the dragon.
Oh, and once again, ah.
Is the robot taking damage?
You know what? Make a wisdom roll for me.
Who, me?
Who?
Who's making the wisdom throw?
Zarthus. Yes,
Okay.
You. Being as you're trying to figure out if this robot is taking damage.
If you like me for this character, just wait until you.
I have no idea.
to see our main campaign.
Trashing about too much. You can't really get a good look.
We meet for D&D
It's a
every
robot, so
Wednesday
fine, right?
from 8 p.m. PDT to around midnight.
I say to Oswick.
And then for my other things that I do throughout the week, I stream Destiny 2 on
Spaceship
Tuesdays
Everyone.
from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Clank, 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 clank.
Thursday, I do
Hold on,
variety,
help
whether
them.
it's like a just talk where I talk to my
They're on the
viewers,
ceiling.
or I play other games like music games and stuff like that.
Don't forget to move, guys.
Fridays,
What's everyone
I
doing?
do like
Tony's
multiplayer
picking
things,
flying around.
like raids for
we
Destiny
need to
2
get out of
or
here.
Valorant
leave.
or
Do I see Goose
other things
Oz?
like that.
I
You do see. Well, no, you see Ghost Iggy.
I see. Yeah.
Yes, Iggy.
Iggy.
Iggy's just grinning.
I gave Oswick by the arm and just start leading him out back the way we came.
Friend, remember the entrance has been closed off. In the.
Do you see another way out of here?
I
And
don't
then
think Max is
also,
going to take us out either,
There
friend.
might be another path.
Saturdays are also
By the way,
raids
path
for
is
Destiny
closed.
2.
Oh, you don't know about that.
No, you told us.
And
You're right.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but I was
My
about
bad.
Sundays I don't do
there was a
anything.
path in the-
Monday
there was a tunnel
is
in the
normally
wall that you
Halo,
might have to crawl through.
but some things have
Let's go that
changed
way.
because my partner streamer is
We're
on
ignoring
vacation
the
right now.
robot and just going.
So yeah.
So we're essentially crossing the robot off now, right?
So yeah, feel free to follow my YouTube channel Soto Entertainment,
Until I'm told.
at
to.
Twitter at Soto Entertain M1, and yeah, I have my schedule on there. I have my schedule on my Twitch page.
Just leaving the robot.
Nothing we can do to help the robot.
Okay.
Unless Mr. Estendo leg over here has an idea.
Are you guys just walking back towards the entrance?
I am.
Oh no, he doesn't have extendo leg anymore.
The shark eventually gives up, and it's just like, I don't know what's going on here. It leaves.
Even the shark gives up.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
I swear to God, I swear to everything. We hear "I am Iron Man" as we're walking away. I'm telling you myself.
You watch Tony slowly float to the
Orcus,
ground.
I enjoy you too. I hope you come by a lot
face
more.
First and land.
You're really interesting.
He just
And
gets
then-
up like nothing
Yeah,
happened.
it stands up.
I enjoy your poems, and
Well, that
hopefully
was
on
fun.
Wednesday you can make poems for.
You alright there?
Yeah,
What
for
happened?
sure. Hope to see you around.
Apparently, these shrooms don't like these people of my kind.
Can't wait to
I
see what other
mean, we
poems you
are
make
made of
or whatever I'm
iron.
streaming
The
that
other way.
day.
Let's just go.
And he follows.
I'm just picturing him with like a limp right now.
What happened to my? What happened back there?
Well, you see, there was this shark.
Oh, was a shark?
There's something different about you.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my God.
Oh
What
god.
even is
But
this
yeah, he
game?
explains the shark thing and what he saw. He would also grab a couple of white ones. A couple more white
Okay.
ones.
How
You wanna
many
experience
white
that
ones
again,
so
huh?
I can add
must
it
have a
to the
time.
list? Okay, so you have another white mushroom. Cool.
Yep.
Good to know. Add it to your list.
Plans.
Okay, you make your way back towards the entrance. Still gated off. So barricaded off.
Do you guys still have the
Stones.
lantern?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Flicker off and on.
This is a mess.
It never wasn't a mess.
Started out as a mess, let's be real.
What if we?
So we,
I
you-
may or may not get a commission one day of like Tony just flaming fucking Terminator style.
Okay, you're back at the entrance.
yeah, we're gonna go to the tunnel we have to crawl through now.
Your corruption is very much
Everyone-
warranted.
Everyone,
Open up.
but
Please stay a while.
Has to crawl through the tunnel.
Oh my god, that image.
After you.
Oh my god, that image. Stop.
What order are you guys going
That's so
through?
weird.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
My god.
Tony offers to go through first.
This...
Whoever's next gets to check out Tony's butt.
Mm.
Tony goes through the tunnel
Nice metal booty.
and disappears.
Oz
Skitters
shall
off.
follow?
I shall follow after.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, did
go
we
through the tunnel.
Did we pass the lantern to Tony before he went through?
I did not.
No one said anything.
Great.
Yeah, Tony just goes.
I'm sure it's fine. He's a robot. He can see in the dark, right?
Is that how that works?
Dude.
What do we find on the other side of the tunnel?
What is Yana doing?
I'm following it behind.
Okay.
Grab her.
Yeah, so Tony goes through, and falls down a pit. Everyone else seeming to have followed, except for Yana, who notices the pit, because Yana has a lantern.
Don't I have dark vision?
Nope.
No one
Nope.
has dark vision.
No one has racial traits.
of any
Oh
kind.
yeah. Okay, never mind.
And Yana's the only one with a light source, because no one else felt like turning one on.
For
I'm
now.
all down a pit.
So, Yana, you see this pit. What are you gonna do?
Do I see people in the pit?
You see no one in the pit. You hang the lantern over, and it just kind of goes down for a bit. You see, then it just at the edge of your vision, you see it kind of curves into a slope. So turns into a little slide.
Am I able to go over the pit?
No, it's a sheer wall behind the pit.
Then I brace myself in any way I can and prepare to go down the pit.
Okay. Can I have everyone that went down the pit without a light source make a dexterity saving throw as
Here
you're
we
shot out the
go.
other side?
That is a 15.
15. Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
24.
Oh.
Fuck you. Okay.
My god.
You all land on your feet in a small room full of treasures, new and old.
Ooh.
Let it be known that Tony lands Iron Man style.
None of which you see until Yana gets down there with the light source.
Yep.
Yana just comes sliding out, just still holding the lantern, because Yana could see the slide and took it properly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hell of a
Whee!
slide. Ooh, oh, what is this?
Ooh, treasure.
It's piles of gold, chests. To perspective, it's there's a pile of gold to the left, a treasure chest in front of you, a treasure chest to the right, and then to the back right, see a pile of food. To the back left, you see a statue collection.
Oh,
I'm back. What's up,
I'm back.
Brendan?
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Talking about the
Thanks.
treasure that they found. Oh.
Ooh.
And there goes Blaze.
What?
You did not move.
Yeah. So, Tony leans down to this is fucking chaos, Jesus Christ. Tony leans down to Osric and is like, hey friend, do you want to know what it was like?
You want to know what it was like?
My party days are behind me. I think I'm good with not taking whatever the fuck mushroom you put in your mouth.
Oh, come on, you know you want to. And he's gonna like attempt to try and convince Osric to do so.
That would be a no, my friend. Are you all right? Are you all there? You seem very very different, very pushy.
I'm fine.
Took one hit and is already a neck.
Who says he took a hit?
Try it.
He ate the mushroom.
Now, this pleasure, though,
Yes.
I'm interested. Is there anything particularly odd in the treasure pile?
That's actually pretty cool.
I mean, you have two closed chests.
Wow.
Yeah, for one's just a pile of gold, the other's strange statues.
It's actually really
the other's
cool.
just a pile of food.
Did you say there was food?
Oh,
Tony
no.
goes
the
over
back-
and samples.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know if
go-
I keep eating things.
Zarthos is gonna go up to the chest in front of them and just look see if it's locked or anything.
Okay. You're gonna go try to open that chest.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tony's over in the corner eating. No one knows how long the food's been down there. Meanwhile, Zarthos steps forward and attempts to try to open a chest that then eats his arm. So no big deal there.
Ah!
I can't really scream that loud.
You're good. That was
Iron
enough.
Man, we have an issue over here.
Get off
And
me,
he
get
immediately
off me.
comes running.
Oh my god, your response to that.
I can
was so
imagine
well.
just like straight armed. Coo, 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 coo.
Yeah,
mean-
yeah, that's essentially him.
Meanwhile, you watch
I
the
have been
other
summoned.
chest lick its lips. Its chesty little lips.
Fucking mimics. God.
I think we need to get out of here.
Oh, the
Ah.
mimics.
Is there any exit?
Um,
Me.
Can
there's a whole.
Tony,
You came
can
in
Tony
and then
attempt to punch the box?
the left and right are both exits.
Okay.
Straight up sucker punch the box.
Yeah, Tony's gonna attempt to sucker punch the fucking box off of
Yes.
Zarthos'
Don't punch Boxy
arm.
now.
Don't punch Boxy.
Make
He's
a
your,
make a
he's your boy, or is he
make
our
a
Oh,
boy?
strength roll
boy.
for me.
19 plus 4.
Okay, you just shattered the mimic with your golem slaps.
Golem slaps.
How messed up is Zarthos' arm?
It's gone. It ate it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is this ghost because
Wait, it's important. What arm was it?
Should I roll
Army
for that?
Retreat.
Which arm would you open the chest with? I guess.
Naturally, been my right. So there goes my right arm.
There goes your dominant arm.
Yep.
And is the other one like noticeable?
Well, we
I
saw
mean,
it
it's
lick lip.
currently chomping. So yes.
Here's
Killed the other one.
a swift boot to the head of that thing.
Boot to the-
Okay, make another strength roll for me.
22.
Okay, you kick that chest and it shatters too.
Reese sounds deflated after that.
Hey, got one. We're good.
I'm still alive, damn it.
Oh my
What is everyone doing?
This time.
You know, so you have exits to your left and right. You still have a pile of gold. Still
Either
got
of you
some-
have
still got
any
a pile of food and a
bandages?
pile of statues.
Any bandages at all?
Oz, I have honey.
Let me check. Ruffle through.
I
I
have
take out-
alcohol for a disinfect cut.
You know what, sure.
I
And
have.
he grabs one of the bottles and passes it off to Zarthos.
He drenches his arm in the alcohol, wincing in pain.
Thank you very much for the follow,
Burns.
TTV Cameron 231.
What's your?
What's up, man?
Do I need to make a Constitution saving throw or anything for that?
No,
Do
you'll
I
be
need
fine.
to roll to pass it to Zarthos?
How are
No,
you?
you're fine.
Okay.
Hey,
Roll
I have
fine.
to make sure. Okay.
As long as you're not trying to comfort and or touch someone gently, we're good.
Those gentle pats.
Osric
Gonna
takes
pass.
another
Slams him in the wall.
honey-covered bandage
Yes.
and gingerly applies it to the stub.
That burns.
There
that
you go,
stings.
Fed.
That stinks. Okay. Okay.
This is fucking ultimate chaos crew, guys.
I love this so much. This is not gonna get end well.
I
That's
just
for sure.
imagine Yana's just in the back, just sighing.
Yana's just like, oh my god.
A little bit.
As much as this gold interests me, perhaps it would be best for us to not stay in this room or touch anything.
Yeah, let's just keep moving.
Touches all the walls in the room and goes for him.
Also picks up some gold and goes for him.
The gold jingles and shines brilliantly in the lamplight. That's-
Let us
that's-
get out of here.
Going left, right, or back up the tunnel.
The lantern
I
once
guess-
again starts to flicker.
What does this mean?
My vote is on right, but it's up to you guys.
That right sounds as good as left at this point. Let's go.
Maybe I should lead this time.
Yes,
I
please.
think that would be best.
Frickin' Tony follows in second.
I'm right behind Tony.
I lead the way, and then I trip the trap and then you guys follow.
Please.
Yes.
Before we leave, Oz is gonna try and pocket a coin.
Okay.
I heard fuck a coin.
Okay,
You,
wait a minute.
You all hear behind you screaming.
It's actually the coin that's screaming.
Yes.
Turn around to see Oz with melted fingers.
Oh yes.
Those are those panics and bolts right for us. Pull him away from the gold.
And just his hand is currently covered in molten gold. I guess he
quick
only
look-
grabbed one coin. His fingers.
This is a logistical question for the DM. Since I'm now missing an arm, does my strength stat chain get lower?
I mean, I'll just put it at disadvantage at this
Okay.
point.
Okay, like I really need it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean much to you, but
This is great.
And one by one, they all die in the cave.
Why did you touch the gold?
The Raven Queen is pleased.
Shiny.
You said
You saw what happened when I touched the chest. Why would you think this would be any different?
Well, it was gold and it was shiny, and
Tony attempts to take some.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Tony's arm is now just covered in gold.
Would that be an upgrade then?
Tony tries to. Well, actually, what would you do knowing that this gold is just gonna like melt to your body?
He'd still do it.
Perfect.
Okay, Tony is now covered in molten gold. and
Tony's
you hear
having a,
this-
go-
you
he's
hear
having a
the
golden
sound
god
of,
moment.
of metal sizzling on metal.
I am Iron Man.
You're Gold Man now.
I am Gold Man.
You're
Yeah.
Midas.
Gold Man. Throws the
Midas. Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Let's
Yeah.
go already.
Someone's not happy.
No, I'm missing an arm.
Would you like me to fix that for you?
Oh God.
Maybe later.
Okay, you guys go down the red tunnel. And you just, as you get further and further, you hear more and more chanting of Alima, 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 Alima.
Kalima.
Imhotep.
Emote.
I don't know how I feel about this chanting.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Do we keep going? What's it?
I believe this is the little things from before.
Oh, you can crush them easy then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
That
like, I don't want to be
confidence,
here
though.
anymore.
Hey, I have my uses, okay?
Maybe if we're really quiet, they won't notice us.
Clank, 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 clank.
Good,
Can we leave the robot behind?
Keep going.
Yeah. At this point, keep going.
Yep.
You enter the chamber and you see a bunch of little clay figures. All, like the chamber's well lit. They don't seem to hear you enter, but it's well lit, and you see a bunch of them like on the ground, and you see a large podium, and then you see like another one, but this one's got like long flowing blonde hair, but it's actually just a giant wig.
Of course.
And then you see another one. It's like on like a slightly. It's like slightly lower than the platform she's on, and she's like on this like. She's in a big cage, and he's wearing like a skull on his head. You're pretty sure it comes from like a squirrel.
Oh my God, it's a cult.
No.
Do we
And
see
you hear her go, and you still hear Alima, Alima, and then you see the one on the platform reach in and like rip out like a heart out of the
goddamn doom.
Oh
and
yes.
then the one with the
Fucking
blonde hair.
Temple
She
of Doom's
goes,
vibe.
What the fuck?
And then
Do we see another exit anywhere?
no, you don't. You watch as this like and this hole that was in her chest like closes up and she kind of goes silent for a minute and then it goes.
Guys?
Let's just quietly walk backwards.
At
We're never
which,
here.
at which point the man on the thing turns around. He's got this little like wooden heart, and he sees you guys. And he goes, Alima! And throws it at you, but it only goes like a foot.
Like a doink.
Doink.
It's just like across like there's probably a good like 20 feet between him and you guys, and he just kind of doinks one of the other guys in the head, and he goes, Alima!
And goes for it. Can we attempt to take off the wig?
Tony screams back at him.
Okay. And yes, the two ghosts can take off the wig, and you watch the
Okay.
wig flies off. She screams some more.
You watch as the skull on top of one of the leader's heads comes off.
He screams, not knowing what's going on. All the other little guys turn around and they scream because their leader's screaming.
Tony just screams louder.
All the while, you guys are just kind of standing here, slowly trying to back out as all these clay things are now forming into a larger clay thing.
We should go
We need to
now.
go. We need to go. Back.
Okay.
We-
And Tony
we
just like does.
Bolt back down the tunnel.
Okay. Can I have everyone make an intelligence saving throw?
Haha.
That
Is
would
this
be
where that 18 comes in
15.
handy?
Okay.
Ooh. Let's see. That's
How
that'd be a plus.
how did
How did
you
what?
roll?
I rolled
I
a
rolled-
2 into a 1?
Oh God.
I rolled the 2 and then I rolled a nat 1.
Ah.
Oh,
Mm.
do we do it at disadvantage?
No, I do.
No,
Okay.
just
Um,
place for reasons.
I rolled a 21.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
How is it that bad?
Yeah, no, it's the other one that fails.
How did I roll 2 into a 1? Like the 2's bad enough, but how did it get worse?
Says this thing lets out a psychic screech.
Oh no.
I love it. This is
And
good.
as you guys- and the tunnel collapses in front of your faces. You're now trapped in this room with this giant screeching clay thing.
And guess what? The light on the lantern goes out.
Tiny just starts going ape shit in the direction of the playthings. But if it like what he remembers to be the direction of the
Well,
playthings.
The thing is, the clay thing is currently glowing, being as they were all carrying lanterns and they just kind of merged in with it.
Uh-huh.
So it's like this giant clay thing, but it's got like torches and lanterns just kind of sticking out of it. So it's like a glowing Christmas tree.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool though.
And it's just cool. It's got like 4 mouths
Welcome
of
everybody.
various
I thought you were
sizes
gonna say
Welcome,
4
welcome.
chins.
and like 3 eyes, but like sometimes
And-
it's 6, sometimes it's 2. And
And
it's
2
kinda-
dicks.
It's kind of like its form is just kind of like shuffling and moving.
Yeah,
It's-
Tony just goes ape shit towards them.
Okay. What exactly are you doing by when you say you're going
Throwing
ape
punches
shit?
and kicks.
So you're running into it?
Yep.
Okay. It consumes you.
Hmm.
As you hit it, you just kind of your fist hits it, and then you're slowly kind of sucked into it as you're just kind of mooking your way towards it.
Can
So
he still move about?
Well, you're just like after the first punch, your fist would get stuck. You necessarily
think I
wouldn't get
just, like-
pulled right in, but it kind of depends on what your actions are after that.
Well, he's gonna try and get himself free if he can, but
Okay, make a strength.
I don't know how well or how
Strength
much
roll.
that like fucks you over.
Make a strength roll for me.
Oh, the one thing he's good at. That's a fucking nat 20 with a 24.
Okay, and you pull your fist
Dang.
out. You're now free of it as it's slowly still making its way towards you guys, though.
Does anybody have a plan?
We need to go, but
Fumbles around in my pockets.
What happened after the Sonic scream?
And it shoots at one of because only 4 of you left, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
right?
Sonic
Yep.
Scream happened, and the
But I mean,
cave
what happened
that
to
we
me?
came.
Like,
Oh,
I
to
failed,
you.
so
Yeah.
What happened to damage?
Oh, yeah, you just took damage from the psychic scream.
okay, I wasn't sure.
So yeah, this should be it, Ostrich. Okay. So you're fumbling your bag as a fist comes flying towards you.
Or
I
guess
can't
we
dive
might have
in the
predicted the ending.
Good
Let's
question.
see.
Is Zarthor still carrying me from when he picked me up with the gold?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay.
This is aimed directly at you.
Can I like turn and try to shield him?
Sure, you turn, and as you turn, it hits you in the back, and you what is actually there's no saving you from this. I'm sorry. You
Join us.
you kind of you're kind of taken, and you have but a moment before this thing rips you away from Osric. Like you can feel it, like it hits you and it kind of sticks, and then you kind of slow. Like it almost feels like someone's cranking something and it's getting faster and faster and faster, as it's slowly trying to pull you back towards itself.
Right before I get yanked away, I confess my undying love for Osric and get yanked away.
Yes.
I knew it.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Yes. I love it. Yes.
Starry-eyed. Osric stares at you.
What? How do you feel, Osric, when this love is confessed to you?
I feel saddened as I push myself away from him to jump away to safety.
You
Cannot
sacrifice.
be.
You deny his love, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Well,
Correct.
there it went.
There you
There
go.
we went.
Before your whole goal was to get me to confess.
Yep, that was the
Oh my god!
And with
ruin my
with a-
plans, Beth.
with a heavy heart, your heart breaks
Mm-hmm.
as you were yanked away.
Wait,
Perfect.
Wait, so did we just fuck over Cross?
Oh yeah,
By
I'm royally fucked.
Yes, Crass is now within the goo. Oh god, you fucking okay. Yep, okay.
I fucked over everything. I should have confessed my love.
And you watch as he's sucked in, and then
become one of the
What?
Join us.
and
Not only did you fuck him over, you fucked
Zarthos
yourself
would see
over.
this. The box that you were
Mm-hmm.
so ready and willing to give to Osric if he had just said he loved you. The box floats out of your hand in this gooey mess, and the top opens, and out of it comes a crystal heart,
Welcome
no.
everybody.
and it floats and it shatters and breaks within this creature and consumes it with an ever-needing lust for revenge.
Against Osric.
Mm-hmm.
Made a mistake.
Against those that break hearts.
You made a mistake.
Osric pulls out
What?
a.
You have
But
a friend
the-
in me.
The explosion of this heart unfortunately does kill you.
Well, yeah, I'm dead. I assume so. As soon as I got
Yeah,
sucked in.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you're sucked
what-
in like this.
It's not like I
clay
had the
going down
strength
in
to
your
get away
throat.
anyway.
Yeah, your strength's a 3 at disadvantage, and your con's an 8. There was no way of you getting out of that.
Oh
in
yeah,
time.
no.
I'm sorry.
It was over.
But you, with your dying
Wait,
breath, you have
Last
been
thing he
pound-
hears, death is only the beginning.
No, you're dying of laughter because he rolled spath.
Yes.
Yes.
did.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the entire thing.
It's too good.
I thought you were a little too friendly towards me.
It's too good. I love it.
I thought you would.
Then there was 3.
Can we get an updated list like down below so we don't have to scroll up?
Things are going well.
Give me 1 second.
what?
Things are going well.
So Cross has died.
No, they're not actually.
Things are going very poorly.
Cross has
See?
joined.
So it now swells in size, turns black, grows an extra 2 arms, and is now very much moving towards all of you at a fast pace.
I try to get out.
Oz fumbles and pulls out a small lighter and what looks to be a small stick of dynamite.
Okay.
I
Make
got you.
Oh,
make a. Yeah, I'm assuming you're throwing this at
but
the
who
thing.
will win?
Yep, I'm lighting it and throwing it.
Okay, we'll make a dexterity roll.
That would be a 20.
Oh,
Okay.
I
You
was
you
gonna
watch
do
as it goes
something it failed.
sailing in, and it kind of sinks in, and then it blows up. And the thing goes and continues moving towards you guys.
I don't think
Got
that's
another
worth
one, friend? Maybe you can use me.
you.
Meanwhile, Yana, I'm assuming you're trying to like unbarricade the door.
Yeah.
You're just kind of moving rocks.
Look, I'm trying to get
I'll
out of
take
here.
out another small stick and
Make-
hand it.
Make a
Did you
make a
not say
strength roll
dick
for
or
me.
stick?
Stick.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See how fast you can get out of here.
Probably not great. I'm not even gonna roll a second time. They
Not
can't
bad.
go. They can't go lower.
Oh god. It's so many rocks.
Yeah.
So many rocks.
I hope my
Us-
character's not the strongest.
You guys are tied.
Okay, good.
That's what makes us sad. Anyone could
Yep.
have escaped.
I will take another stick and I will shove it into Tony's hands.
Okay.
And I'll flip open the lighter and I'll light it and say,
Yep.
do what you want.
Tony just like waits like a second, and like realizes that like this probably wasn't the best of ideas. He runs at the thing with the
Oh
dynamite in
my.
his hand, and yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So it
So
cooks a little bit
I'm
in
gonna-
his hand
I'm
before
gonna
he
have
runs.
both of you take damage. And
Oh
for
yes.
Tony, that is the last damage Tony needed.
Uh-oh.
What was your magic out of?
Unfortunately for Tony, this is the thing I warned Tony about.
Oh no!
You lose. Yes.
As both Tony and the thing explode, you see a gleeful look on Tony's face as Tony has finally accomplished their goal.
No.
Unfortunately, that look turns to a look of pure shock as a strange cage floats out of
Oh yes.
Osric's cloak and absorbs his soul.
Oh.
Of course, I thought before this, the person that I pick is gonna fuck me over. It did, motherfucker.
I'm
And
so
in that
glad.
same moment, Yana turns around and a look of pure horror enters her face as she sees the dark object that she also seeks to destroy.
Well,
Of course, it's Saf.
It is now Osric and Yana
Of course
trapped
it's
in a room
Saf.
together. That is another soul for your collection, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of
As-
course it's
As the
Saf.
only person that could kill Tony without activating Tony's ability has killed Tony.
Unreal.
Seeing
Just
in
explain
horror,
everything.
I'm gonna try and bull rush the midget.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm assuming Dex check.
Yeah, Dex versus strength at this point. Opposed rolls one with what at this point? A plus 5?
It's a +6.
Plus.
I'm at 22.
Yeah, you're gonna beat me.
That is, by the way, 24.
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay.
bad.
You aptly dodge out of.
Come on, Yana.
Yana's
Depending on you to
grasp.
win, please.
I try again.
I really want you to win this.
I'm pretty confident you're the one who put me on my ass.
It might be. It might be the case.
Like, I want you to win this, Squints.
I want you to win this.
That would be a 21.
Because that might be the only way I can win too. Please.
Uh,
At 21, you said?
yes, a
Yeah,
21.
21. Oh, thank Christ. Math. 22.
That's at disadvantage.
Yeah. I rolled the nat 20
Okay.
and then
Oh, let's go.
I rolled the nat 20 and then an 18.
You
Not bad.
you get a hold of him.
What is the meaning of this?
I oh god, that object of yours, I am taking it.
But why? What is your plan here?
I just told you I am taking it. I don't know how I can be more clear about that.
I just told you.
I don't understand.
Do
the
I have the
confusion.
ability to take anything out of my pockets?
I would assume you're probably like in a bear hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
I suppose I can't really argue with that. Can you at least put me down afterwards?
after I deal with it, yes. Is that going to be a problem?
I mean, like I said, you kind of have the upper hand here. There's nothing I can really do. So,
Is this where I try and insight check him?
I mean,
Can
I
you, though?
guess it would be opposing charisma rolls at that point. Actually, it would be your wisdom versus his charisma.
I'm sure you
Technically
can
how
beat
that
a
would work.
6.
Gonna try. I'm real sure as fuck gonna try.
Wait,
The disadvantages would be fucking me if I didn't just get a. Wait, you rolled a 6?
I got a 6, yes.
Oh, then yeah, I beat it.
Oh.
Are you pulling any funny business? Or...
I'm not. I literally can't think of anything.
And then Yana, take what's the object again exactly?
it's like soul cage.
Okay, so
From the way you described it, it's a necklace.
I take the necklace.
Does it happen right away when Yana touches it, Fluffy?
What?
My
Oh, technically yes, because it's still on Yana's person.
yes. Come on, let's go.
Oh no.
Let's go.
So, yes, in this case,
I win.
all the souls are released.
Yes.
And they kind of fly around. And I mean, in this case, you're all kind of trapped there with them, so they would kill you both.
So we're
Yes.
dead.
So you're dead.
But who won? Though?
Everyone died.
The end.
Everyone died. Yeah.
I feel like I won
Okay,
because I
That
actually
was a
achieved my
very
job.
lackluster ending.
Yeah, you would see. That's the thing. What was everyone's items? Now that everyone's
So let's
dead?
just go down the list. Let's
Yeah,
let's
let's
Can I
start
say
this.
mine?
Yeah, you can start.
let's start. Yeah, just someone start.
Mine was a wand that had power word kill. I killed Flip.
I knew it.
You attempted to kill Flip. It was technically broken.
Oh.
I thought because she had like something with I don't know.
Yes, that's why she only got lit on fire. Somebody and that'll bring us into our next item. Had an item that causes everybody's items to break.
Okay. Who's next?
So guess who won?
You didn't win. You didn't get every item.
Oh, I didn't get it. Whose item was I missing?
Probably mine.
You never the only one. You only got the two.
Oh.
'Cause those are the only two that ever, because Yana took it and it never touched anyone else's item until she touched the necklace.
Oh, so I only got two. Oh, I thought I won.
You only got two. No.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
My goal was to kill the cultist.
Oh.
So technically speaking, Yana won. Yana
Ah.
accomplished. So if we're
Well
looking, we're
done.
looking down the line. Yeah, Yana is the only one that Yana and Flip both won.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was Flips?
So
guess
essentially,
who's the real killer of you?
yeah, guess yes. So Flips she had an assassination target, and she very quickly chose you.
Who, me?
Yes.
What?
So we
That's
got
That's why you
Why?
randomly decided to start passing out and taking damage in the pit.
I'm
yeah,
so.
because she had a poisoned shank,
Oh
which
my
Yana
gosh.
saw.
Which is why I killed Flip.
So she
Oh
attempted
my
to kill Flip.
gosh.
So yes,
Okay.
to go down the list, Osric had a soul cage. Every time somebody died, he got a +1 to his stats.
Okay.
By the way, if you want to know what I had at the end, I had an 8, a 22, a 12, a 12, an 11, and a 15.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Iggy had the cursed item, so essentially he would have gotten if Yana had pulled it out, she would have realized that there was actually other things that this thing could do, because essentially a cursed item, if he ever came in contact with it,
Uh-huh.
and then you would have gained special abilities from each item. So like the soul cage, you would have gotten a +1 to your stats.
Mhm.
The assassin's blade, you would have had an immunity to poison. The heart would have given you advantage on anything charisma based. And then we move into, okay, I guess the heart, which was Cross. Essentially, Cross's goal was to get someone to confess their love to them, and unfortunately, it was our man of the hour that wanted everyone dead.
Perfect. Oh,
So what
man.
would have happened if I did confess my love?
The box would have opened to a deck of cards.
Oh.
Wait, the deck of many
Okay.
things, or
A deck of happiness, actually. Each
Deck of
card
happiness.
represented happiness. Like you would have. I've been rolling. It's like one would have summoned a muscular man to help you. One would have transported you all to like a castle for your wedding. Just stupid, silly stuff. That was just like happy sunshine and rainbows. Plus, you would have gotten a +2 to all your rolls.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, you not
that's-
confessing gave me disadvantage on everything.
Yep.
Perfect.
Like for you, just died anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then
Listen,
Flip
you did.
had the assassin's blade. Yana's goal was to essentially figure out who had the occult object. Hint, hint. Osric.
Of
and
course.
Kill them, and then had a wand of power word kill, which instantly kills someone. but you kill the wrong target, you get disadvantage on everything. And then Tony wanted to die to literally any person
Yeah.
that wasn't Osric.
Oh.
And they would
Essentially, Tony was immortal to anything but PvP damage.
Oh.
That's why he wasn't taking damage
No,
to
like
the
we're
fucking shark.
merchants.
Oh.
Like we're merchants.
Yeah.
Yes, Tom-
It's actually
Tom,
like a
you
inside
couldn't-
joke.
Yeah.
That's why
It's
I
an
was just,
inside
like,
joke. It's an
laughing
inside
here
joke
at the
for
fact that,
our main campaign. This is a one shot.
Because like
Thank you for being here though.
Tony couldn't die.
And yet,
Oh.
you wanted me to kill you.
Yes, because I spent that entire time trying to, like, be friendly and then cause chaos, sow seeds of doubt so that people would turn against me. But no, you fuckers.
To be fair, you never actually acted bad towards me, except for the one time I was unconscious.
That's you.
He
were the
tried
nice
to
one.
kill me, and nobody stopped him.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, technically, Yana
Oh,
yelled at
and
him, but
you
like,
did
He didn't try to kill you.
Just so you know, the one object you didn't want to curse was Tony, because Tony
Yep.
would have instantly killed you if you cursed him because of the immortality thing.
ah, interesting. So, right before we continue, someone on my stream like redeemed points to like describe something in Oz's voice. So Orcus wants me to read this whole thing that he sent. So, so now that the adventure is done, Orcus remains to clean up the fun. Orcus and the Raven Queen had a scuffle for the souls, but Orcus won, for he lives in the land of burning coals. He applauds the efforts of the betrayal by these mortals as he looks forward and walks through a portal. Thank you. That was Oz's voice for the main campaign, by the way. Wednesday, D&D, 8 p.m. to midnight PDT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was fun playing actual chaos.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, though. Holy
That was
crap.
Complete madness.
That was so good.
The best part is you guys all had like something you were trying to achieve. I was given no goal.
Your goal was just to let people, it was to kill people.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that was my goal. You're just like, here's your item, and it's like, if people die, you get bonuses. Like, cool. So I don't have a goal, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna try and live.
I mean, technically, the goal is in that item, though.
Right.
To be fair,
Think about it.
I sent his item first, and so his item actually didn't have the flourish that everyone else's did. And I feel bad about that.
No, that's fine because that just changed my game. My game plan at that point was just I want to get these people killed, but I don't want to die myself.
To be fair, everyone else was just killing each other, so you didn't have to do anything.
Exactly.
The unfortunate part was, for me, was trying to get a hold of everybody's item. I did not know how I was going to do that.
Yeah, and of course you were the first one out.
I know.
There's gonna be a lot of like sleight of hand.
Yeah, like I was gonna try to do stuff, but like once I died and Yana picked up my item, I was like, oh, this is perfect. If Yana dies, someone else will pick up my items and like all of our items, and then I'll end up corrupting each and every single one by touch.
Except no one went to touch it.
Yeah, nobody else went to touch, and that I was like, dang it.
Flip was just over dead in a corner.
I was probably like dust by then.
Smoldering.
I mean, we almost we technically did have roast chicken.
There was a part of me when you messaged me, you're like, you saw Flip shank shank Iggy, and I'm all like, there's like a 90% chance it's not Flip. Like, I feel like you're baiting me.
No, it's just that's what you would have seen. Being as the only one with a light source to look down in the hole. I still feel baited.
I'm gonna be right back. I need food.
It's knowing if I had just reacted and said something before you did the second charge, I probably could have gotten out of that situation. I also realize now I probably could have asked if I could bite you to get away.
Could have. I was saying you're probably in a bear hug. I didn't say you couldn't do anything. I
Right.
just said your arms are pinned.
I realized like I should really just be tightening my grip at this point and trying to crush him.
Well, the only reason I didn't do anything after that was like, well, I already did the bluff check and said I wasn't doing anything, and it doesn't make sense for me to do something now if that's what I said. Because otherwise, I totally would have done it.
Beth, you broke my
Yeah,
heart.
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, bluffing. So I was confused.
Because I didn't think about it until right after I said it. I'm like, shit, I probably could have bid her, which means that would have been a bluff, which means I had to say it. Well, I didn't say it, therefore I can't do it now.
It's
I'll
like you
check 'em
probably
again.
would have been able to do something like once you got let go of. But the problem was she had somebody else's item on.
Yeah, that was kind of the goal. Is well, since I can't do the biting because that would be a bluff, I'll just have to wait till she lets me go. Because I didn't say I wouldn't do anything after she let me go.
And it's like the one item that could cause severe chaos in this circumstance is if Iggy happened to get a hold of your item. Well,
And sure enough,
I also,
unfortunately, I could
Pseudo-
not.
I really did not think that Iggy would die that fast because my description was a slow and painful death.
Well,
and it would have been.
It definitely would have.
He'd
The
been-
problem was
he'd already taken 3 points.
I
of
was near
damage.
death the whole time.
Your weapon, yeah. The thing is, like, your weapon only dealt 2 points of damage, but he'd already taken 3.
It was
Only had 2
unfortunate.
left.
It was unfortunate.
It dealt 1 for the stab and 1 poison.
Yep.
Because I was short and irritable, and my cohort wanted to get on my good side and cause chaos.
It was the perfect plan.
I'm back.
Brr.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that I started
Also,
getting.
question. I just had an idea while I was walking back to my computer. Fluffy, would it have worked if I got one of Flip's like daggers or like someone else's weapon and just like
No, you had to have been personally killed by them. Like, the only reason that worked is because he handed you the TNT. Gave you a means to kill yourself.
But unfortunately, it was the wrong person.
But,
The,
yep.
the, out of-
you.
out of every-
The one
It's
person you didn't
the
want.
one person you didn't want to be killed by is the one
God
person
damn
that,
it, Speth.
that can hold your soul.
I
Wait,
was playing the long con.
Wait, so
okay? I
Fluffy,
was
that
like,
means that the one person that could change the fate, change the result or whatever, reverse thing for fate, was that Spat's item, or was
No, it's
that?
Tony.
Oh, it was Tony's item. That okay, that
I
makes a lot more sense.
I feel mildly baited. I feel not because of the stabbing, but because when Fluffy said that Spath doesn't have a goal.
Yes,
I was
that's what was
joking. He
killed.
didn't have a goal.
I technically did not have a goal. You did not give me a goal. I had to make my own
Uh,
goal.
I'm sorry.
Spath seemed
I had-
genuinely
I-
confused that he didn't have a goal, so I never suspected him.
I had assumed that you had deduced that your goal was to kill everyone.
Well, to be
I'm
fair, I thought
sorry.
that was everyone's goal in the end. So
No.
either
I thought
way,
the
I would.
goal-
Either way, I was playing a long con once people started killing each other because it was like, well, I'll just wait till the last one's alive. I'll have high enough stats. There's no way I could lose, right? Technically, I was right.
Technically, that is true. Technically, you also did well. No, because your cage was broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
So you
cage
didn't
was
get to
broken
complete
before
the
I could
item.
get my last soul. Yeah.
we need to
Well-
do this again sometime.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that was fun.
Mhm.
Get Neil involved, it'll be real.
Oh no.
The best part
Yes,
is,
sir.
at some point, I was ready to pull out a quote-unquote compass that I would later inform you after we got lost using it was literally just a pocket watch that I drew on with Sharpie. And then when you guys asked why I said this was a compass, I'd say it was a prototype.
I mean, to be fair, what is it? Tony would have bonked you on the head for that.
You would
I
have
probably
died.
would have died. Well, then again,
Exactly.
she did bop me on the back, and I didn't die.
The thing is, both of you only had taken 2 damage.
Yep.
So
Though,
Wow.
to be fair as well, from what I wasn't expecting Reese to tell me was that every time you guys died, not
Yeah,
only was
like
I getting +1 to my normal stats, apparently I was getting +1 to my HP as well.
all stats
So I actually
HP
had
is a
more health
stat.
than all of you.
did, but unfortunately, the souls trump everything.
It does.
Of course.
We also had like you also yeah, you had that if you touched your item that was an instant kill you had I mean Yana had a wand that just instantly killed. It didn't matter how much HP you had.
Right.
Yana
Ah.
chose on the right target. If you'd been poisoned, that would have fucked you over. Like also if like anyone discovered your gold, you're probably gonna be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That is also true. But who's
Like,
going
everyone
to
else
discover the
is-
goal if I don't even know my own goal?
It's true. I'm sorry. You took my lack of communication.
I
You
made it
went with
work.
it.
Look, if you tell me that everyone else has a goal, and then I'm like, I don't see a goal, I'm gonna be like, I assume I don't have a goal.
Like, so I'm gonna make my goal. I'm gonna kill everybody.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna make my own goal. I joked about like, oh, that's what he wants me to do. I didn't know he was serious about that's what he wanted me to do.
To be fair, I also didn't expect you to get a bodyguard during that entire situation.
That was beautiful. I knew everyone was trying to
loved it.
fuck me when I got a bodyguard right off the bat and had someone following me right off the bat. I was like, this is going somewhere.
I couldn't believe I rolled the trees.
You
just
all
said my
played your roles
You
excellently.
just sent me 6, and I'm like, who's still? God.
Oh yes.
And now you like you're like, oh, it's just because it's Troy, and then now you know why I laughed
Mhm.
so hard.
It's so much worse than I thought it was.
I'm sorry, I can love no one.
That's too good. Oh
You heartless
man.
monster.
It's okay, I thought about it. I almost did, and I was like, no, he's a cult member. He loves no one.
I like. It's like I was trying to kill the cultist, dude. I wouldn't call him.
I wouldn't call me a
wouldn't call him a
cultist.
It was his prized possession, but
I like how you
the
said
way-
you wouldn't call him a cultist, and then just now he's a cultist.
he's a cultist.
He's a cultist.
To be fair, I was
Holy
told
crap! Thank you
that-
all so much for
and I
being here.
quote, after a few cult
Love
meetings,
all of you.
that makes it sound like I'm not the most dedicated cultist.
Oh, definitely not. You just kind of
This
went
is
there.
pretty much
decided
the end. We're just going over
But
a
you
one shot.
also told me that this thing was my pride and joy.
Thank you all for being here, though. I
Right.
love you. I love every single one of you.
Clearly, when your
Every single one of you.
quote-unquote best invention was stilts, sir.
You leave my stilts alone. They were great until they got broken. If only I had used a stronger
Every
material.
single one.
I
Got
think
the
the best
peeps in
part was
here.
the fact that the person who wanted me to say I love them helped me up in the beginning, and I literally pushed him back with my stick.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that was
And
the
I
best
knew
part.
something was fishy when after that you were still buddy buddy with me.
Undying.
Oh, that was fun. I am going to bed because I have to up.
Right before that, we have one final poem. The stream was coming to an end. I had fun, so I longed for my bed. The time I spent here was wild. Now forgive me if my rhymes have grown mild. See ya. The rhymes are not mild. They were great throughout the whole stream. Thank you. It was very entertaining.
Yes, thank you.
That was so good.
Thanks.
So
Great.
good. Thank you, Orcus. Hope to
I
see you
agree
more.
You
You
get out
stay
of
out
here.
of this.
That is.
Yes. But yeah, hope to see you around more, especially for our D&D streams. I can't wait to see what poems you come up with for our actual campaign.
What if he
Oh, yeah.
never comes back?
Right? Imagine. No, but yeah. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. All the people that joined a little bit towards the end. Still appreciate all of you because you guys decided to show up. My YouTube channel is Soto Entertainment. That's where I post all my streams and other YouTube videos that I've recorded. I have a Twitter, which is at Soto Entertain M1. That's where I post when I'm going live. And my schedule is on my Twitch page. If you click on my name and click on schedule, it shows the things that I've planned for this week and for the following week and all that. And the things that usually repeats. Also, if you scroll down on the video page, it has my links. So yeah, hope to see you all tomorrow. If I am going to be streaming, we shall see. But yeah, if not, then Friday. Love you all very much. I will see you wonderful people next time. Goodbye.
Why? I'm here for an outro.
Woo.
Ooh.